Hello, hello everyone. It's me, out of region. I haven't streamed in a while, but I'm back. We're gonna play as Tzeentch because in our last live, we saw someone use Kairos and Glean magic, and honestly, I think that's a good idea. So you use Glean magic, and it really lowers their winds of magic, and you also got Void Pendulum, so you can just for example, Renegade is using beastmen. If I just combo Glean Magic and Void Pendulum, I think obviously he's going to bring Traitor Kin. And if I use these, I think he can only use it a few times or something like that. So we'll try that. Oh, and he's already ready. Okay, so against Beastmen, I think Renegade uses Bestigors a lot, but I still think it's fine because we do still have Blue Fires to shoot them. We got Regrowth to help out our Chosen a little bit. We got... I guess we don't have too much else, but I think that should be fine. So, we'll start this off really quick. We're already going with the first game. Thanks, Justin. Honestly, I feel like I am super amateurish, but, in streaming. So, I hope I'm entertaining you because I barely talk when I'm playing. I'll try to talk a little bit more, but... I'm too focused, okay? So yeah, as I said, he's obviously going to bring Traitor Kin. So our plan is to just make sure that he can only cast it a few times. Because if you've seen, Turin casted a few where, for example, it was Corn against Beastman, and Traitor Kin can just turn the game. So we're going to make sure he can't do that. What? Really? Write your thesis. You should write your thesis. With a game like this. This is like super amateur hour, so you should write your thesis and then watch or something, okay? Make sure you do your homework or whatever you're doing. The reason I got so much time is because, it's like summer break for me, so I'm literally not going to school right now, so I got time. So yeah, our Marauder will go over there, cap it, and we'll have a really strong front line of Chaos Warriors, Chosen, and Aspiring Champions. And we'll have a little back line of one Blue Horror and the Chromatic Abominations. So these guys, with our build, we're going to just try to cast a lot of spells. So these guys should have regenerating spells like the entire time. So hopefully they do good. I seem to not use them very well and they just die usually, but we'll try to protect them a little bit more. And as for Beastmen, I'm guessing, again, Bestigors, probably a, actually, yeah, because we know it's going to be Traitor Kin, so we should separate our guys a little bit, like that. Cool. Let's go. And as Kairos, we want to use this ability right away, so we get more, reserves per second. And, oh. Okay, Centaurs, okay. We need more shooting, I guess. So the one problem with Centaur throwing axes is that their range is very short. So it's 70, we got 80. So we can kind of outrange them. And we can also just blue fire them to death as well. So, this might kill a few models. Oh yeah, look at that. It killed... Oh my god. Oh my god. What? That one blue fire took like 1/3 of their health. That is kind of insane. Oh my god. I didn't expect that, I'll be honest. Jeez. Oh, and he's got his shaman way up there, but we're gonna just keep trying to get him. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Oh my god. We'll try to do it again. Go blue fire. See, we got like 300 gold already. Oh, there's some Ungor Raiders. Hopefully this will hit some of these Centaurs too. Oh yeah. Not as much as before, but still pretty good. We'll do more of these guys. Whoop. Oh my god, he went for a billion range units, which, annoying, but they also won't do too much damage to my, these guys, so I'm kind of okay with that. Yep. I guess they do outrange us too. Okay, yeah, keep casting blue fire on these Centaurs. We'll keep summoning these guys. We'll Kairos shield will regen. We're just annihilating his Centaurs. We also did some damage to his Bestigors. Man, blue fire is pretty strong. Jesus. Oh my god. So yeah, we unfortunately we can't really, you know, gleam magic him right now, but we are doing some good damage. Okay, yeah, we'll need to back off because he's obviously, like, you know, trying to poke us with Ungors. And the Ungors, I think they do outrange us, but at the same time it's like, oh well, that's fine. We'll do that. Sure, let's shoot that. Okay, we're gonna just fall back a little bit. Yeah, we're doing that. Okay, considering how much, like, basic range units he's got, maybe I should just be poking him, like running. He's going for a very kitey, which is kind of difficult for me to do, I think. So we, I mean, even if he shoots that, that's fine. We'll shoot these guys a little bit more. Do that. Okay, Bestigors will usually beat my guys, but I'm hoping to do this and kind of, you know, wreck him. And we'll cast a spell to weaken his wind charge. He has Centaurs coming in. That's annoying, but that's fine. We'll also send these guys in as well, just to do that. They're shooting. But at the same time, it's kind of okay so far. We're doing okay. Come on, Kairos. Use your blue fire on these guys. Oop. He's using Traderkin on my lord, which means... Oh, wait. Yeah, which means... Wait, does it last the entire time? I actually don't know. I don't know how a lot of these things work, I'll be honest. I mean... It's not going too bad, I think. I mean, as far as I can tell, anyways. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna net these guys. Just so I can, like, get rid of them, because he's doing that. Where are my chosen? Let's use regrowth on... Actually, I guess we don't need to use regrowth yet, so we'll wait. We're also forgetting to summon. So yeah, we can summon more Forsaken. Yep, and we'll do that. And we will attack this. We will use regrowth on these chosen because they're taking a lot of damage now. And Bestigors. Oh, and yeah, we're not using our guys. That's not good. Yep. These chosen are just carrying us right now. Cool. Oh, did he use Traderkin? Yeah, he did. I mean, it's not... It doesn't do too much damage to me right now, so it's not a big deal for me, but I do want to try to avoid these Traderkins. Yep. Yeah, we will keep trying to use Glean Magic on him. Yep. How much does this Traderkin have anyways? 800. That's not bad, but that's not the most either. And our I think, oh man, our guys got caught here, which is pretty bad. That wasn't what I was expecting. We might need Chaos Knights because we need some, like, actual infantry going on here. Yep, the Chosen are doing good. We got the Forsaken attacking things. We might need to use some spells on... We need to activate this basically on this blob here. So I need my guy to cast a spell. But he's kind of trapped up right now. Kind of unfortunate, but oh well. We'll get our Chaos Knights. Come on. Okay, cool. We'll use regrowth on our chosen again, and that should allow us to get what we need. So we'll use this here because even though it'll damage our guys a lot, I think we'll be able to beat them overall. Do that. Do that. I guess I might as well send these guys in at this point. Chaos Knights are going in, doing stuff. He's kind of surrounded me, but we will try to get out of here. Yep, and our chosen are still fine. Good, good. Our aspiring champions, they're doing okay. Wow, value-wise, he's doing more value than I am, which is... I thought we had more value at this point, but no. We have less value. What's going on here? Oh, he got butchers. Okay, he has butchers. That's pretty bad. But they do have regen, and therefore they're actually pretty bad against fire-causing guys. I guess he has a lot more things on the board. Yep, and we'll try to get that. Okay, we'll use the last of this. Yep, okay, he's using another that, I think. Get out of there. Yep, we'll snare this to attack that. Cool, cool. We'll also tear out this to try and cause some problems. We'll also shoot the Minotaurs as much as we can. Yep, we are terror routing these guys. We also just need to get these guys out of here. The Minotaurs are getting kind of blasted. That's good. We'll also use blue fire when they're kind of clumped like this. And hopefully it'll kill a few. I mean, it is doing a lot of damage, so that's good for me. What do we need? Sure, chromatic terror. Why not? Get over here. I mean, we are casting like a lot of magic here. We're just casting all the magic, which is nice. Yep, we do that. We'll do that. We'll shoot the Butchers of Keltengard a little bit more. Do I have any Forsakens? I do not. Okay, more horsemen. More horsemen, baby. So yeah, these chosen, they're like kind of like our carry right now because they just don't die, which is great. Yep, and yep, our aspiring champions are also just kind of standing here and just beating everything around, so that's nice. He's trying to surround me, but that's kind of fine. Yep, Marauders can chase that for all I care. You can go and do that. We'll do that. Yep, just more shooting. We'll just chase down these Ungor raiders. We're not trying to backcap him. We're trying to just get rid of his raiders. Yep, do that. We'll do this. We'll chase that down. And okay, we'll need to attack this actually. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll chase down the. We'll do a little bit of a slow chase, and oh yeah, he's focused a lot on this now. I just wanted the Ungor Raiders dead. Now they're dead. I'm gonna get out of here. And my aspiring champions here, they got pretty okay value. They're holding the line, and they also got a lot of shield regen, which is really nice. And we are going to just make sure that these guys die. Are these still the butchers? Yes, they are. These Forsaken I gotta unsummon because I need some speedy guys now. And in fact, we're gonna just summon Screamers to get these guys off. Because I think he's trying to go for the back line. So, you know, that's annoying, but it should be fine. Where are our Chosen? Oh, our Chosen are here, but that's kind of fine. I'm fine with that. We'll also chase that down. Why not? Man, these Centaurs, they're just not running away. What's going on here? Okay, now they're running away. Cool, cool. Cool. We can now shoot these guys. We will also chase that down a little bit. These guys can shoot. We got some things here. Oh, our knights are kind of stuck. Whoops. Yeah, these are our knights. Wasn't paying attention. Whoopsie. We got this. I think he's running out of steam, which is great. I will honestly come over to heal these Chaos Knights. They're doing pretty good, actually, so we'll do that. He's got these. Oh, and we're also not summoning. Whoops. That was my bad. We'll get some healing going. We will kite these guys around a little. And because these are throwing axe centaurs, they actually don't have much in terms of defenses. I mean, like shields, so that's good. We just need to make sure that these guys run away. And do we have any like fast things? Okay, I'll summon some Forsaken soon. We basically protected our backline. Our backline should be fine. So I'm gonna send Forsaken to the middle. Oop, okay, I'm gonna run away with that now again. Our Chosen are still around. Our blue horrors are just kind of chasing things around. Whoops. Yep, we basically broke this backline. These guys can chase that. These guys need to go back there, and you'll go back there. And you can go back. You, the Marauder, can stay. So yeah, we're basically just gonna keep summoning. I mean, not summoning. Keep using spells. That's kind of the plan. Whip these Razor Gores. We'll just, you know, crash into these guys just to try and rout them a little bit. We got some javelins going on. We got more Forsaken. I think we got this. So yeah, backline is secure. He basically can't get it. We need to come back and attack these guys. Need to make sure the Centaurs kind of get caught up. These Marauder Horsemen gotta get out of here. And yeah, we're doing okay. So yeah, this backline is fine. He's like gonna bring Centaurs, but I don't think they can beat my guy too easily, so that's fine, I think. Yep, throwing axes. Our Chosen are finally going down, but honestly, our Chosen did really good. And I'm gonna use another spell on our Tzeentch Knights. Cool. We just need to, yep, Tzeentch Knights can just chase that down. You'll go back. These guys can throw things. We'll also send them in now. We're gonna, I guess we'll try to snipe his lord now, I guess. I don't know. Oh, actually, oh my god. Oh my god. He's using the backcap method. He's trying to backcap me. Yeah. No, I guess he basically can't. Yeah, see, even though like this might be kind of equal in like he might rout me, but it's gonna take him too long now, and he's chasing my guys off, which I'm like gonna come back with. So yeah, he basically can't get my back line. I'm doing that. I still got plenty of Winds of Magic because I got 1 billion Winds of Magic now. Yeah, these Chosen, they did a lot. They, like, look at this. 2,000 value on these Chosen, and they're a barrier regenerate, but that's like 64. And you know what? I'll keep these Chosen. I was gonna send them back, but you know, I'll keep them. Why not? Yep. Okay, these guys, I mean, might as well just charge them at this point. You can just kite them around. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll do this so that we can surround that one. That should be dead by then. We will also use a spell here, I guess. Why not? And my, these guys can go back and do that. Yeah, we got this. Our value is pretty high up. We got a much higher cap. Yeah, I think he needs to triple cap me at this point, so, you know, we got it. And yeah, I think we only used the Storm of Fire once, but, you know, it was good. And we're just, like, we've been casting a lot this game, so, you know, that's nice. Like using a bajillion spells as Tzeentch, it feels pretty good. Okay. Yep, we got it. So yeah, these Centaurs, they're charging in. I don't know if that charge went through, but, you know, we're charging in. And if he's going to try to move around, then I'm just going to snare him. And now he's kind of trapped here for his rear charging. Yeah, these guys, yeah.
Unending glory is yours.
So yeah, his caster has been alive the entire game, but I think because of my glean magic and my item, he basically couldn't cast spells that much, which is great because, Traderkin is super strong, so we basically denied him using Traderkin too much. And I also think he didn't have too many great targets either. And yeah, he went for a very mobile and skirmishy tactic, but the thing is, Tzeentch also pretty much does that, so... And yeah, look at these chosen, like 2,200 value. Of course, I did heal them a bunch, but they did really good. And Aspiring Champions, I mean, they didn't die or anything, but... I feel like they don't get their value back. They stay on the point the entire game, sure, but they don't get their value back very much. And these guys, I summoned twice, so I don't think they were worth it. These guys were okay. Marauders did okay. Chaos Knights pretty much paid for themselves, even though I regrowth them like twice, it's fine. Forsaken doing really good. I'm asking Moose if my tactics stopped them from using Traderkin, because that's kind of the whole like plan here, to make sure that oh, I think he still used it. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm asking if I stopped him from using Traderkin, but I think he did stay at the back like smartly. He didn't send his Brave Shaman in. He put it to the back, and so when he came, like, he had a lot more wins to use. So yeah, Glean Magic reduces his recharge and his reserve, and my Void Pendulum also reduces his reserve. So yeah, anyway, we did it. I mean, beastmen aren't super strong, so, I feel like it was a mid-tier faction versus mid-tier faction scenario. So, if we fight Kislev, I think we're dead though, so we gotta be careful. Kislev is gonna kill us. Wait, where's beastmen? Okay, cool. We won. Hooray! I mean, this is true. You shouldn't put your lord near Tzeentch caster, but I was fine just, blue firing his Centaurs, because that did a lot more damage than I thought anyway, so that was good. That went well. Oh, I can play Empire. If you want me to play Empire next, I can do that. I can play pretty much all factions okay, but for example, Vampire Coast, I think is so weak that even if, and Anticity used to be like a Vampire Coast main, he doesn't play Vampire Coast. Like, even if he comes back, I think he would abandon Vampire Coast. But Empire is they're like a mid-high tier faction, so I can play Empire, yeah. If you want me to play him next time, I can do that. Yeah, what was it? Yeah. Yeah, I can play Empire next time. I'm thinking of Greenskins and Empire, but because I haven't played them yet, so we'll see what happens next time. So yeah, as you can see, Turin is in the tourney, so I might face him. I think he's Nurgle, so hopefully I can beat him, because the thing is, Nurgle's main reason for being able to even survive is he has, fleshy abundance, right? So if I just make it so that he can't cast any spells by using Glean Magic and the Void Pendulum, then he basically can't use fleshy abundance. That's kind of the plan. If he brings Festus, he can still heal, but he's easier to snipe. If he brings Kugath, he won't be able to get Fleshy Abundance as much, so he'll get chunked at some point. So that's kind of the plan here. And if he does cast Fleshy Abundance, I also need to make sure to blue fire him to make him be on fire so he gets healed for less. So yeah, these games are done. Catholic Alcoholic has a no opponent, and so we're waiting for these guys. But yeah, the reason I'm going with Glean Magic is because, as I said, in one of our previous live casts, someone used it, and I think that was actually a pretty good idea. Because Glean Magic reduces your enemies while also increasing yours. You can also use the first army ability, which gives you more reserves. And you also got the Scroll of Destiny that gives you more reserves, and life leeching. So combining all of these allows Tzeentch to use a lot more magic. And the thing with Tzeentch is that once you run out of magic, you start losing. So if you can keep casting spells, I think that helps you a lot. So that's kind of the plan here. That's kind of my thought process. Mainly me stealing from the other guy, but that's the thought process over here. And then Itza is the next map. So Itza is, obviously a creative assembly map. I think it's a pretty good map, but it does. I think a lot of maps are fine. Like, you see me use Borderlow Landing a lot. Itza, I think, is also really good. And actually, yeah, so if you didn't know, I used to have the Mountain of Truth as my last finals map, and I think people never played that map because you have to get the side points to get like any kind of momentum at all. So putting that at the finals means that a lot of people don't know about that fact. So I just put it in round 3. And I think it also changed. I think the map makers changed it as well. So we'll see. Oh yeah, we're getting close. These two have to finish, and then we're going to the next one. But yeah, so aspiring champions, people say, oh, these guys are really strong. I think they're okay. I mean, they're like very hard to kill, usually. But I feel like they usually don't get their value back either. Because they're pretty slow. The enemy can just kind of like send the chaff units to kind of distract them. Although, that means that they basically don't die. But, for like 1,500, I think they're okay. People say they're kind of strong, but I think they're just okay. The Chosen, on the other hand, with Regrowth, they just did so good because they have such a high melee defense and good stats. Barrier doesn't matter too much. It's mostly the tankiness of the melee defense and the shield. And then we just use Regrowth on them a bunch of times, and they just do not die. As you saw, like, we hit their healing cap, and they got like 2,000 value, which, they only cost 1,350, so that was a pretty good trade. And the Chaos Warriors are, Chaos Warriors. These guys, I think they're okay. People seem to use them a lot better than me, because they can, like, kite them back. I just let them fight because, why not? I'm too lazy. Blue Horrors, they got some... They're like Skink Javelins in that they got a lot of good range attack before they can go into melee. And, they got magic, the normal demon stuff. Marauders, Marauders aren't very strong, but they're good for, like, I put it on my point to let it cap and my entire army goes to the middle. Chaos Knights, I think they're okay. Especially because if you don't have healing, Chaos Knights tend to get killed very easily. But with healing, they can do a lot more. So that's pretty good. And then Forsaken of Tzeentch, they're your like mobility option for cap weight. So you definitely need a few. Screamers are very good at killing the large things. We want Marauders for mobility and shooting because if you don't know, Marauders also give Warp Flame, which means their attacks do more and the Blue Horror's attacks do more and things like that. It can stack with the fire damage. Some Furies are also very good, and Flamers and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, mainly Kairos. I know a lot of people prefer the Exalted Lords because they got the Fury Summon, but I think Kairos is actually a bit better because he also gives you the net ability. So, for example, against Kislev, obviously the sleds are the biggest problems. So using net and like shooting them to death might be a plan. We also have Regrowth, which allows, for example, Severed Claw or Chosen of Tzeentch to be a lot tougher to kill. We got Blue Fire, which, that's like one of the best spells around. Like, you saw how much damage it did to the Centaurs with throwing axes. Void Pendulum, I don't know how good this is, but, I'll bring it. Just why not? It's pretty much the same as Glean Magic, except it doesn't give you charges. Okay, 23, but you double it because of 46. That's 25. Yeah, huh. It's basically free cast to make sure your enemy doesn't get as much casts, which I think is pretty good. Maybe I should get Staff of Tomorrow just so I can, use it faster. But that's so expensive then. Nah. Gaze of Fate, obviously, nets are always pretty good, but the added fact that it gives you, it reduces their melee attack by 40. So, for example, let's say the Bestigors are charging my Chaos Warriors. I can net them, and so they lose their charge bonus, so I can charge with my Chaos Warriors, and the Bestigors also have such a low damage without their charge that they kind of lose, I think. So those kind of things are good. Or, if it's like Blood Knights or any Grail Knights, things like that, you can do that too. And Scroll of Destiny, I don't know how good this is, but, it gives you more reserves. That in itself is pretty good. So that's kind of the plan. That's my Tzeentch plan. Just use a bajillion magic. Oh, what's going on? Icarus. I marked down the wrong score. Oh, okay. Whoop, I guess I should... Yeah. He marked down the wrong score, so you want to... hold on, I'm just gonna make sure. Harrison, Icarus. Yeah, that is true. So yeah, sorry, I'm going to do a little bit of adminning. But yeah, I'm pretty much going to use this unless I run into Kislev or Wood Elves or something, because with them you need to use different tactics. But, I have some plans going on. Don't you worry. So yeah, do that. And then he should have the point. Okay, let's see. Refresh, and then Icarus and Harrison should be changed. Oh, wait a minute. Why did that change? What? No. Get it out of here. That should be 0. And then... Yep, okay, cool. Now everyone is done. So Icarus, Harrison, I changed that so because Icarus apparently won, and now everyone is done. So we'll go and advance the Swiss. We have advanced it, and now we will see that our opponent is I Kill. I don't know who that is, but we'll see what happens. Sorry, Renegade, get out of here. So yeah, I Kill. Alright, actually, yeah, let's just check the single faction here. Who is I kill? Oh, he's playing Slaanesh. Okay, so Slaanesh, I think we have a pretty good time against. KK. Daddy Uwu. Well, I mean that fits Slaanesh, I think, right? Daddy Uwu. Okay, what does Slaanesh do? I guess they go Chaos Warriors and then like some other stuff, right? So yeah, we'll still keep that. I think we should keep Chosen because they're pretty good. We got some range. So yeah, against Slaanesh, what you want to do is focus on one point at first, get a little bit of an advantage, and then go in. So that's kind of what I'm going to try to do. They have Seeker, so maybe I shouldn't use Marauder Horseman. Maybe I should have more like... we don't have any like cavalry or anything, so we're gonna just keep it like this. I mean, they could also blob. Yeah, we'll go like this. Actually, why not? Let's just keep going like this. Yeah, Icarus 1 there, 1-0 Harrison. So yeah, since he's going Slaanesh, we basically just need to make sure that we don't get flanked. That's the main thing. In fact, since that's the main thing, I might even make my army a bit wider. Should I? In fact, I might even go for spears just because, you know, he's going to bring the, what's it called? The Seekers. So I think having spears and more melee instead of range might be a good idea. Because, you know, obviously Seekers are large. If they flank us, we'll have some spears to protect ourselves. Even if these are Marauders, they can do some good damage, I think. Because they do magic damage against the demons. So we'll see how it goes. And since this is a smaller map, I'm going to try to use the Glean Magic again. So yeah, as I said, Slaanesh has some tricks up their sleeves, like, you know, Shadow has the Pit of Shades, the Slaanesh passive, and you can just activate it a bunch of times. But if we just, you know, get rid of his abilities to cast spells, I think we can get an advantage over time. That's the only plan I got. Icarus 1, and then Harrison, and then Huh. I think it's still doing something weird though. Hold on, just a little admin again. Icarus, got it. Harrison. Oh, Harrison still has a point though. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to change that. Whoops. Yeah, because he got that for the 0. Harrison. Okay, cool. Now, Slaanesh is actually one of the weakest factions alongside Khorne. Hold on, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna go here, defend it for a little bit, and then, you know, just try to survive until I get a bit of a value lead, and then go in. That's the plan. So yeah, we're gonna do a little box formation, and then we'll go in. So yeah, as I said, Slaanesh is pretty bad. They're in... Hold on, I think I can do that while I'm waiting. Hold on. So, as you can see, Slaanesh is pretty low down there. Oh, not as bad as Vampire Coast or Corn or Demons apparently, but it is one of the top 5 worst in the game. So Slaanesh is not very meta. No. Oh, what is this? Does he have 2? Oh, okay, no, that's... Okay, Sorcerer Caster... And I also do this. Your winds of magic belong to me! Look at this. So they have the power recharge going down and reserves going down. And another power recharge and reserves going down. So with that, he shouldn't have too much winds to use over time. Chaos Warriors, is there any chosen? Okay, so there are chosen. So these are chosen, so we're going to try to focus them down. So you can see I'm going to go to the side and then try to hit them through the side. And that'll generally do a lot of damage to them. Like, let's see how much it does. It didn't do as much as I thought. But still, that is some good damage. We're already getting a little bit of value lead. That's good. Devoted and, you know, he's getting a bunch of scourges, which is the smart idea. Oh, and I forgot to use this. Whoops. Yep, we're just going to make sure that he has no wins to use. We're just going to keep attacking the Chosen, because obviously they're the strongest and the most expensive. Yep, we kind of one third their health, so that's pretty good. Actually, we're going to try to kind of like scoot on over. And considering he has like no chasey units, we might as well just do this, right? Just poke him a little bit. Slaanesh, no wins for you. What are these? Chaos Warriors, Chaos Warriors. Okay, that's You know, yeah, let's do this and this and this and that and that. Yep. And then we can just come here and focus this guy down. Yep, he's got some Hell Scourges. Okay, we can just use these guys to kind of block them up, I think, so that's fine. We're doing that. We're doing some damage. We're gonna do that. Yep, okay. What's he doing? He used a spell, I think, but I don't know what he used. Oh no, it's just something else, okay. So yeah, he's sending his characters to attack my aspiring champions, which I'm kind of okay with. I can also shoot and These guys are getting kind of killed. Oop. Okay. That's a bit annoying, but I'll summon some Furies to block them up. Along with these guys. Cool, cool. And they'll probably run away soon. Oh, he's coming to attack me that way. Cool. But, you know, I can just do that. Where's the Chosen? Are these the Chosen? That's the Chosen. Hold on, I'm gonna... Hopefully this goes this way, and that'll do a lot of damage to these Chaos Warriors. Oh my god, no, I think it did more damage to my guys. that did not make me happy, but oh well. Okay, more Void Pendulum and Overcast Gleam Magic. Yep, we are just, Yeah, and the Chromatic Terrors need to, like, Horrors need to kind of, like, go back now. We got that going. That's shattered. This guy can be number 2, actually. Go back here. You can come back too. Oop. Okay, Oop. Something's happening. I don't know what's happening, but some things are happening. What are these? Oh, Exalted Demonettes. Okay, I need to shoot them down, like, right now. Oop, I don't know what that was. Okay, we also need to get some Forsaken going, I guess. Chaos Warriors. I'll just let it attack them, sure. Yep, okay. He's cutting them a little bit around. But that's fine. Okay, actually, we don't want to go behind there. We need to make sure to net these guys. Cool, they're netted. So now we just need to focus fire them to death. Cool, cool. And these Chosen of Tzeentch I'm going to heal because they're kind of getting attacked, and I guess I don't need to heal them right now. Yeah, we're just making sure to beat them in value before we go for the cap. So yeah, you see they got melted. So now we're going to try to focus down the Slaanesh Exalted, I'm forgetting the name here, Exalted Demonettes. And we're going to recharge these Chaos Warriors or Chosen or whatever. Oh, there's the Chosen. We'll shoot the Chosen. Yep, that's going pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good. He's like overextending to get us. Honestly, if he just stayed at this point, I think he would have done a bit better. But I think he was feeling kind of pressured to go in or something. Okay, we want to heal something. I guess I'll heal the Forsaken of Tzeentch here. Because why not at this point? Yeah, we will keep shooting. Okay, I think he's not paying attention here, so I'm going to just cast this here. And hopefully that'll do some damage. And, yep, we'll just go and do that. We'll go here. We're also not summoning a lot, but I guess we'll save it for a Chaos Knight, so sure. Yep, we, and our, Lord is taking some damage, but that's fine. We're gonna just go back. And, we're gonna get our shield back. And, we'll get all these knights into this point. And, yeah, I think we should be fine. I'm very bad at math here. Chaos Warriors, doing that. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the Devoted Marauders, honestly. The Chosen are doing great, as usual. That's good. Aspiring Champions can attack the Chosen, because why not, I guess, Okay, and you see these Seekers? I'm going to just net them again, and then just shoot them to death. Shoot-ha! Shoot-ha! Pew! Hopefully that'll be enough. What else is there to do? Okay, we can do that and that. Yep, he has some Devoted Marauders here. That's kind of fine. We're gonna just go here and like charge into the back, hopefully. We got Forsaken and these guys hitting. I think the Slaanesh character has like some kind of healing, but I don't know too much. Okay, yeah, see these Slaanesh Seekers, they're getting kinda wrecked. Oop, we gotta do that. Because they're obviously charging. We're gonna heal the Chaos Knights a little bit. Oh, and we're getting the point though, hopefully. Okay, yeah, we got the point. We're also gonna just send something over there. I don't even know what thing, but we're gonna send something. So yeah, we're gonna just come over here now. These are like Marauders, so they're not like super strong. So hopefully we'll be able to get that. This point, I think we basically have his caster is dead. We have our Aspiring Champions just kind of mucking things up. Chosen can just stay here. Forsaken can come over here and then charge these guys. We are also gonna just come here and do that. Oh man, I guess they're on skirmish mode, so they're like not listening to what I'm saying, but it's fine. So this point is fine. He's not really gonna send anything here because I think he's really desperate to capture some points. Honestly, I think he needs to go for the middle because obviously I left it, but now I'm gonna just leave something there. Cool, cool. Oop, wait a minute. Nope, you just keep doing things. Oop, come on, go in. And this is his casters did. So yeah, now we are going to just send this one in. And yeah, you can see we can cap the points pretty fast with enough horses. So now we are going to just leave that here and we'll get our horses back here. And I think we triple capped them now. Yeah. What are these? I had a mirror guards again. Cool. Yeah, yeah, that's one of the things with, you know, weaker but like more model and all that. So obviously what Creative Assembly did is they made the blues weaker in damage and like, you know, stats, but due to the fact that they have 160 models, whereas I think pink has 120, that just means that blue does more DPS and has higher health and more survivability in the first place. So yeah, it is kind of silly, but you know, I can understand why they did it. But I do wish they would like, you know, maybe make the pinks a bit cheaper or something. I don't know. Because for 700, they're definitely not worth it. And oh wait, narcissist. Oh my god, he trapped me. He trapped me with narcissist. How dare he? Yeah, I think I have enough of an advantage that I can just kind of stay here and win. But I'll just keep going just in case. You see these chosen? They've been here for like the entire game. They got their cost back already. They're doing real good. The Mirror Guard and the... what else is that? Chaos Warriors, Hell Scourges. I'm gonna just rear charge them a little bit. So obviously they don't get terror at it, but rear charges still do some good leadership, and attacking in the rear also does more damage overall. So we're gonna just, you know, go in and try to do that. Yep, and these chosen... no, they're not chosen. Those Chaos Warriors are dead. Yep, I'm also not spending my money. I'm kind of distracted. Now you guys can go there. You can go here because these guys are like, you know, regular units and stuff. Yep, do that. These are there. We'll also come here. We're gonna keep getting like Winds of Magic, even though we aren't using our Winds of Magic that much. I'm still gonna get some Winds of Magic. Yep, we'll attack that from the back and we'll do this. Okay, and we'll do that. Yep, we'll get these guys back. And we'll also get this guy back. We don't need to heal the Chaos Knights, but I am going to just because they're good at like keeping things in place. And now we'll get the horses back here. Yep, and he's got Seekers. Uh-oh. I mean, I think it's already kind of too late for him, and man, we summoned everything we can, and we still have like 1,300 over here, so I don't know what else I'm supposed to use it on at this point. Chosen of Tzeentch, doing good. We got that, and then, you know, just attack them in the back, I guess, why not? So yeah, I think Seekers are a good unit, but the thing is, if you're against factions that have a lot of like shooting and magic damage, they're kind of weak because they're glass cannons, which means they're supposed to hit hard, but they die very easily, and that's the problem. They die very easily. And now I'll net them again, and now they're gonna get charged in, and they're gonna die. So this 1,000 gold cost unit is basically just dying, and they only got like 300 and all that stuff. Oh yeah, so flamers, yeah, if you can protect them, they're absolutely strong, but if you can't, then they're absolutely garbage, you know. That's the problem with a lot of these kind of, you know, these kind of units, because you need to just babysit them the entire game, and that usually costs you the game, so yeah, they are kind of weak. I think they can give them a little bit of a health boost or something, because once they get caught, they usually just crumble. And I think they're 900 or something, so they're pretty expensive, so yeah, I think they do need a kind of a slight buff. Oop. Tzeentch Vortex is so much less popular. I mean, if you're talking about Infernal Gateway, it is still very good, but I think if we're going by like the pure numbers, it's not as efficient as Pit of Shades maybe? I don't know, just give me a second. I'm just reading everything. Hold on. Tzeentch, and he was Slaanesh. So yeah, Slaanesh unfortunately is kinda weak. So yeah, so Infernal Gateway, it's 18 cost. I think Pit of Shades is also 18 cost. I think they do about the same damage, but I think the duration is different. So 5 and the duration is 17. I think the radius is bigger, maybe that's why. So yeah, 5, 15, 17. Where's Shadow? 5, 15, 17. 5, 15. Oh, 13. Wait a minute. I guess Tzeentch costs more because that was like, yeah. Okay, so I think the reason that Pit of Shades is usually more popular is because of the Winds of Magic cost. So Shadow only costs 15. It does a little less damage, but the thing is, what people will do is overcast it, and when you overcast Pit of Shades, it basically kills whatever infantry there is. On the other hand, if you use Lore of Tzeentch, it has a longer duration, which means it does more damage, but if you overcast it, you're kind of overkilling a little bit, so it's kind of like you're wasting some Winds of Magic when you don't need to, I guess. Maybe that's why people prefer Pit of Shades. I'm not too sure, though. And yeah, Blue Fire is just so good, you might as well just get Blue Fire and like something else, I guess, but I do think Infernal Gateway is good. It's just that it's not as mana efficient as Pit of Shades, I guess. Although I usually don't overcast either, so it depends. So yeah, now we're waiting for 2 more games, and then we'll go for the next one. And okay, so from the looks of it, we might play against Catholic, Medley, or Turin. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, how come Tzeentch Vortex? Yeah, I mean, it's also true that Shadow is more common, whereas Tzeentch is only for Tzeentch and the Warriors of Chaos, and I guess Demons too. So I think the reason you see Pits of Shades more is because, you know, it's more available. And also, Blue Horrors are good. And yeah, as you can see, Blue Horrors, they have... Oh, it's only 80. Wow. Okay, so I thought it was 120. Okay, so Blue Horrors having 160 models means that they have a lot more volley of fire. So per volley, they'll do more damage. Whereas Pink Horrors, they're meant for like staying at the back and shooting, but here's the thing, they cost 200 more, their stats are better, but because they have so much less like models, they're actually a lot weaker and like more vulnerable. So that makes them way weaker in a lot of aspects. Yeah. So I think they can just reduce the cost to like 650 or like maybe increase their damage a little bit too. And I think that should make them okay. And yeah, Flamers, I think Flamers are not bad. They just need to be like babysat, which is very hard to do. So that's why I don't bring them. I'm not good at babysitting these kind of squishy but very powerful units. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. Once the DLC hits, obviously, a lot more people are going to play Tzeentch. So, you know, let's play Tzeentch before that just to say, hey, these guys aren't like that weak. Come on, we can still play and stuff like that. Yeah, but anyway, my build of having a billion Winds of Magic recharge, I think it's working pretty well because we had so many regrowths and like blue fires we can use, and we kept on like increasing our reserves and like our charges. So you see, even at the end we had a lot of Winds of Magic. I just didn't have much to use it on. So I think this is a pretty good build. Just make your enemy weaker by not giving them Winds of Magic. make yourself stronger, but keep spamming like blue fire and like regrowth, and that's pretty good. Yeah, I did kind of sleep on Kairos. So obviously, you know, having a immediate 2 Fury summon is really good. So that's why most people will just go for the Exalted Lord change. But Kairos is honestly pretty good. Because, you know, Life Leech, Greater Arcane Conduit, Scroll of Destiny, and Glean Magic just gives you so much Winds of Magic. So, yeah. That's a pretty good ability to just bring. So yeah, other than this, you know, Marauders are pretty good. Blue's not bad. Marauder Spheres are good. Chromatic got the shield region, which is always pretty good. Forsaken are strong. Chaos Warriors are okay. I'm bringing Chosen just because I have Regrowth. If I didn't have Kairos, I would not bring Chosen. Because the thing with Chosen is that once they get focused down, they're pretty useless. So obviously with Regrowth, they can just keep surviving and just keep doing damage and stuff like that. So that's the plan. Chosen of Halberds, they're like more expensive, so I'll just bring normal Chosen. And also you can see the melee defense is a little bit lower. Their damage is okay, but like the shield is also very good because you can like protect yourself from ranged. Pinkcore and these guys, I might bring Blazing Squealers if I bring a Soul Grinder or something, because, you know, Blazing Squealers do have the ammo replenishment ability, but I think it's just better to just bring two Soul Grinders instead of these guys. I'm not too sure actually, so we'll see. Knights of Immolation I think are really good. It's just that you're spending a lord that's usually flying and a unit that's like expensive and also flying, which means you have basically no cap weight. So I think that makes you too vulnerable. Even if they give you a lot of gold value, it's just gonna be so vulnerable, so I'm not gonna bring them. Chaos Knights, that's our main mobility, but they're kind of expensive. I do wish we had like a 800 gold like Slaanesh Strider type unit, because not having any kind of light cavalry that can actually fight in melee is kind of a disadvantage. But, you know, we also can kite pretty well, so that's good. Horrors, so not horrors, spawns are also pretty good, especially the weird spawn, because they can cause terror, so they can just make the enemy frontline flee and stuff, but it's kind of expensive with this kind of build, so I'm not going to bring it. And they're also kind of vulnerable to ranged. War Shrines and all that are not very good. Oh, if you don't know, there's actually a bounty for the War Shrines, so I might try to get that. Which one is it? I guess he removed it because you can't bring two. Okay, I think Turin did remove it because you can't bring 2 War Shrines. It's like limited or something. Yeah, you see Chaos War Shrine, you can only bring 1, so yeah, I guess I can't do that. And yeah, most of the other roster kind of sucks. The Burning Chariot kind of sucks. Soul Grinder's okay, but not like super good either. If they had like longer range and a bit more ammo, I think they'd be pretty good, but they're meh and only like useful in certain situations. Exalted Flamer takes too much micro, so yeah. Whoop, wait a minute. DLC, Flamers are good. I mean, it is. Flamers are good if you can protect them. They're like really good. Oh, okay, I'm gonna advance the round. Too busy talking. Advanced, and the next map I think is Mountain of Truth or something. I keep forgetting. Yeah, Truth. And then I am against Ribbed for Gripping? Okay. Sure. Whatever that name is. Wait. Oh, I guess it's this guy. Yeah, I assume it's this guy. That's his like side name, whatever. Sure. Whatever that name is. Low end of acceptable units. Yeah, I think they could they could give the flamers a little bit more HP just because they're so squishy. Like, I get that they're supposed to be like protected, but think of them like Ushafti Great Bow versus like Screamers. Ushafti can actually fight. They got like higher armor. They got enough health, etc., etc. So yeah, I think they could give a little bit of a buff. Yeah, Exalted Hordes are also kind of not super good, but they can also kind of fight in melee, so some people, I mean, I guess we don't bring them yet. For cost efficiency wise, they're not that good. Exalteds have really bad range DPS. Well, they have good DPS, they just don't have very good armor piercing, that's the thing. And if you're paying this much for no armor piercing, it's kind of weak. But they can fight in melee, they got fire, so it's not that bad, I think. They're just not good enough. HP is good, just give them leadership. Oh, really? HP is good? They got like 3,000 for like 850 gold. I think you could just give them like 500 more gold and a bit more leadership or something. Yeah, Village can make a decent blob, but here's the thing. Chaos Sorcerer Lord can also do that, and he's cheaper, and he's got like a spawn summon. So I think this guy's better than Village. Like, Village is also more expensive than him as well. They can enter banishment. Yeah, the banishment is like... The banishment damage is kind of insane. Because crumbling is so slow and banishment is so high. And like the leadership difference isn't even that big either. Because they have like slightly lower leadership, but there's like a bunch of like corpse card and stuff. So yeah. And they got healing. Yeah, Exalted. I mean... honestly, just getting the Mortals and a few Blue Hordes I think is better than getting pink of any kind. And yeah, so my opponent I guess is Dwarf. I don't know how to beat Dwarves, honestly. So first of all, Dwarves don't have magic, right? I mean, I guess we could just bring the Exalted. Yeah, I'm not going to bring Kairos obviously because, you know, they don't have magic. So we're going to just go for Greater Arcane, Polygryph, or whatever. And, since we don't have healing, we'll also not bring any of the Chosen, because that's too expensive, I think. Man. In this map, bringing Flamers seemed like suicide, so I'm not going to bring Flamers. Exalted or great for a backline. The Golden Griffin Roar. Yeah, but if you're spending this much on this guy, I feel like you're just like, you don't have any cap weight. You're losing cap weight for that, and I feel like he doesn't do enough to like justify the cost or anything like that either. This is the Golden Griffin, right? Yeah, I don't think it's worth it because you don't get cap weight. Village, yeah, he can fight. Oh, foot characters, yeah. Cultist, yeah, that is kind of true. I mean, he is kind of like a Sigvald character, but kind of worse. I don't know. Yeah, but the thing is, on this map, Flamers will get shot by cannons and get wrecked. That's the problem. Flamers will get annihilated by the cannons here. So I'm not going to bring Flamers against this in this map. Although maybe I will. Hold on. I'll bring 2 of these guys just for speed. I'll bring this thing. I'll also bring a bit more Furies. We don't need Screamers, I guess. We'll just get that. Maybe we'll bring it in reserve or something. I am trying to fit something else in. Maybe we still get a Severed Claw just because they're good. I don't know how good Severed Claw is though against... I mean, I guess we can try to like hunt down Thoric. Thoric is large, so yeah, maybe you can bring it against Thoric. We'll still bring a Severed Claw against the Dwarves, because, you know, Thoric. Yeah, Chosen can be, but if he brings cannons, I feel like he'll just wreck them. Then again, cannons would also wreck the Severed Claw, won't they? Yeah, I think the cannons will wreck Chosen and Severed Claw, so maybe I'll just go for more that. Maybe we'll bring one Flamer this way, and then one will be in the reserve, and we'll bring more Forsaken. Maybe. Okay, so I am going to bring Flamers, but we're going to dive pretty hard for the back line then. That's going to have to be the plan. We have to bring Flamers, hope that they can kill them, and also dive the back turret cannon if we need to. Okay, sure. Now, I think cannons will just wreck Severed Claw and Chosen, so I'm not bringing the elite expensive stuff. So yeah, I think... Did this map get changed? Because I think this map was slightly hard to like learn, but because you have to capture the side points and stuff. Well, I'm the best player in the world. No. I think the best players in the world are sleeping right now. That's why I am, but it's the process of elimination here. Well, here's the thing. I do think we need Flamers because we have no armor piercing. So our plan is go from the trees, kill the cannons first with like flying dives if we need to, and then we'll like try to out-trade him a little bit. I don't know. I'll do something. I don't know. Don't worry. I got plans. I'm a Tzeentchian right now. I got plans for days. Or do I? I honestly don't know. I mean, Flamers are only $850. That's expensive, but that's an acceptable form of expensive, I think. Acceptable amount of expensive. So yeah, our plan is hide... Oh my god. The lightning. Anyway, our plan is hide the Flamers in the trees, keep pushing forward, get rid of his cannons by just summoning a bunch of Furies at him and like casting spells. And then once he doesn't have any cannons, our Flamers can go wild. That's kind of the plan. And I'm hoping it'll work. It might not. Honestly, wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't. And yeah, I think, there are still side points. So what we're going to do with the side points is we will try to get both of the side points. So this, I think we can win whatever comes here. And so our Lord might come over here. So the problem with this map is once you get both side points, it's really hard because you get a funnel from like these 2 points only. So I think that's the plan. Funnel the dwarves and just win that way. Best defense against Furies, kind of like Rangers could be good, but here's the thing. They if they are the ones getting like, attacked, they're pretty bad. So I think just Slayers is fine. I'm not sure actually. I'm not too sure. Oh, what's this? Okay, great weapons against my sword and board. That's good. Thoric. So Thoric actually has an item called the fire item or whatever, and I think he should have brought it. And oh, he also has spell resistance. Whoop. Okay, I was gonna focus him, but no, I'm not gonna focus him. Spell resistance 40% is kinda high for me. Wait. Does Thoric just give like more spell resistance or something? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Jeez. Yeah, I think he doesn't know about the fact that this map you need to capture the side points. So we're gonna try to take advantage of that. Okay, you know what? You guys can just kind of stay here, honestly. I need to summon a bunch of Furies. We are going to just kite him around as much as we can. We're gonna focus his Thunders right now. So yeah, as you see, we're gonna just summon a bajillion Furies. We're gonna get the side points. I don't think he knows about the side points. Oop, what's this? Slayers, okay, of course. So yeah, the thing with this map is you need to capture the side points or else you basically get steamrolled. And I don't think he knows about it. Oh god, they are in range to get shot. That's not good. So yeah, I wanted the Flamers to do their thing, but I don't think I can. Oh, I actually like these maps with the objectives because it forces you to play a bit on the side too, not just do this and just steamroll to the middle. But you know, if you don't know about it, it does kind of make you lose. So I can understand why people don't like it. But I personally like it. It's interesting. It gives you more to think about. So you see, because we have these side points, we have summons here, which will mean I can just summon and like instantly get to them if I need to. Which is interesting and like strong, but if you know about it, then you can like prevent it. But obviously, it's a weird map. I can understand why he doesn't know about it. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna just keep poking him as much as we can. Flames! And what are these? So yeah, you see, I can just summon like Forsaken from here and attack him now. So if he pushes a little bit more, I'm gonna start doing that. Oop. Use the spells. So we're gonna actually just summon some Forsaken right now because I don't think he's paying attention to that or anything. I like these kind of maps, but as you can see, since he doesn't know, I don't even know if I don't even know if he like knows about this. So he's like just kind of like setting himself up for getting flanked here. Yep, these Flamers are doing pretty good. Although they already used most of their, you know, ammo, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so he does know about them. He's like positioned these guys to like counter the charge. So yeah, we're just gonna keep harassing him a little bit, and then we're gonna go in a little bit after. Just give me a little bit more time. I'm just gonna need to lock these guys so that they don't like just run around. Come on, give me those. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna go in. We're going in. We are going in, boys. And oh, okay, he has like gyrocopters. I'm just gonna stop that immediately. And he has slayers here, so what he's gonna do is try to stop me with that, but I think I can do stuff. So yeah, do that. He's like, you know, yeah, I can stop that. I might even just do this. Nope. Nah. So yeah, we are kind of killing that, but also we're kind of losing that. That's fine. We're gonna summon some more to stop these brimstone guns. Yep, we're also losing some things, but it's fine mostly. We are losing a lot of things, but don't worry about it too much. We are winning the front line. That's good. We'll also start coming here. We got those dead. We're doing that. His copters are dead. We are also going to summon the Chaos Knights just because we need something to like keep going after them. Okay, these guys are shattered, so that's good. We will now cast this, and hopefully that will just annihilate these guys. That's kind of the hope. Yep, get that going. We got that good. And then shoot, shoot, shoot. Do that. Oh my god, my flamers are just charging in because they ran out of ammo. Whoopsie. Yeah, I forgot to unsummon the flamers. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm doing it, and I'm gonna also send in the marauders too because he basically can't like catch up from this anymore. Yep, we need to kill these guys. We're killing these guys. The flamers are like, I'll hit them with our melee, and it's like, no, your melee sucks. Your melee is like absolute trash. Don't do it. Yeah, we're doing pretty good in grinding. I'll bring them in here just to, you know, fight the dwarf warriors. Why not? The chaos knights are gonna just go over here just to harass them. Oh, Norgolim's iron breakers are here. Chromatic, they need to like keep firing or something. My lord is, you know, he lost his barrier, but he's in okay health. These Chaos Warriors fighting Slayers is pretty good for me because obviously they're armored and stuff, so that's good. I tear out at these guys. Good, good, good. We're not going to fight the Norgrimlings because obviously that's a problem. So yeah, I think we got it, guys. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, overconfident or anything, but I think we got it. And also, I'm just gonna cast this here just to kill the. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna cast it here to kill the Norgrimlings a bit. I'm gonna chase that. We can do that. We'll go there. Actually, I'm just gonna shoot that. We'll do that. We got a lot of money that we're not spending as usual. Don't worry about it. I'll summon some flamers. I'll summon both of them actually. Why not? Flamers, baby. What are these? Yep. And now we're gonna just chase these guys down. Oh my god, they shot my horrors down, but that's fine. I got a surprise waiting for him, which is the Storm of Fire. We also got, you know, some good things going on. That's dead. We can kind of like force into his backline now. And actually, this is a good area. We can just attack the Norgrimling's Ironbreakers right now and just wreck them. That'll be good. I think he's gonna move his like these dwarves are gonna come in here and just get blasted, which is what we want. Cool, cool. We will start moving things forward, and you know that's pretty much it, I think. Pew pew! Oh, he's running away from it. Good. He's smart. He's like not running into it. He's running into it and back. That's fine. We're oh my god, no! Don't hit your Forsaken. No! Oh my god, and don't hit these guys. Flamers, please! Flamers, please! Don't hit your own guys. Oh my god. The random spray fire is kind of wrecking my own guys. Okay, and we're gonna go back. We have so much money that we're not spending. So we're gonna just summon some, you know, horsemen to just come up here. That should be fine. Yep, my lord is kind of overextended. That was my bad. Whoopsie doopsie, get out of here. We're kind of firing uphill, but honestly, that's kind of fine. We got a good enough shooting angle to just keep shooting. We are capping this, and the flamers doing the job. Woo! The flamers just like roasted a bunch of my own guys. That was not good. Yep, okay. This is like a great lineup. I think he just kind of forgot to micro them a little bit. So the Slayers are here. There's like Longbeards over here. So we're just flaming them to death. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, bathe in warp flame. Woo! Bathe in the warp flame. Oh my god, he's using Rune of Doom. I mean, the booming. Okay, never mind. I forgot we have barrier. Our barrier basically protects us from most of the damage anyways. So it's fine. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna stand in the hill so that we can get like a high ground advantage. Oop. We got copters, but that's fine. Our Chaos Knights will go up and try to stop the gunners. Is there anything else going on here? Nope, we're just pushing him back. So yeah, I mean, rune magic isn't that bad. It's just that they have barriers, so they're cast every like a minute and a half. Kind of sucks for them because I can just regen the barrier by that time. It's not that the rune magic itself is bad. It's that, especially against barrier type like factions, they can't really do anything. And yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, burn, burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. That's the name of the song, right? Disco Inferno. Burn. Oh god, no! Don't shoot your own Tzeentch knights, please, please. Don't shoot the knights. Man, the friendly fire is kind of annoying. I'll be honest. That's a lot of friendly fire. Yep, go on, shoot. You can shoot these guys. Go on. Oh, why are you on skirmish? Don't be on skirmish. Yeah, they do apply weakness to fire. It's Warp Flame, which reduces armor and increase their weakness to fire. And yeah, these guys are out of ammo again. So we're gonna just stun summon those soon. Yeah, we're gonna come over here and like try to do that now. We need to kill these gyrocopters. I'm gonna unsummon these guys, and these guys can fire at that. We got some knights still going on a rampage back here. And they didn't get too good of a value, but you know, they did good enough. Yep, just warp flame it up. Be bathed in warp flame. No, the flamers do not thirst for battle. Oh my god, look at my supply. I am not summoning anything, but at the same time, I don't have much I can summon in the first place. You know. Oh my god, the flamers, yeah, they are fighting. They are fighting in melee. Get out of here, flamers. Now let's just summon the Furies, because why not? We need to spend this money. Like, we still have, like, 1,300, and we can't even summon anything. I mean, we can summon the Flamers, but they're like, you know, they serve their purpose. We basically got this. Yeah, so remember when I said, you know, if you don't get the side cap, you basically lose? This is what I'm talking about. I can summon things from here and go immediately to his third point, but he has to summon everything from here and just trickle them down. That's kind of a problem with this map if you don't know what you're doing. But, you know, I think the side points are interesting though. But I do understand, you know, if you don't know how this map works, it's like really hard to do. Good. Yeah, flamers are good if they can't like attack it. If they are safe, look at this. Like they got 2,300 value. I think I summoned this twice, and this one I summoned once. I mean, it didn't get its value back, but it did kill a lot. Yeah, Chaos Knights, they can't get their value back very well, but, the other ones did good. Our Furies didn't get its value or anything, but we distracted the guns, which allowed us to slowly but surely, get an advantage and stuff. And, yeah, that's the usual thing. Yeah, this is also really bad for dwarves, obviously. Dwarves aren't very good at getting the side points because they're so slow, and once they get isolated, you basically lose that unit for free. So you need to send maybe 2 dwarf warriors, but if someone uses something fast to get there, they're dead anyways. So it's very bad for slow static factions. That is true. This map is just so bad for static factions. Oh, really? I mean, I think the line of sight is fine. I mean, there are some trees, but I think line of sight isn't too bad. It's mainly the side points. Cathay and dwarves are really just not good at getting the side points because they aren't mobile and stuff. So I think that's one of their biggest weaknesses. But yeah, this map is bad for a lot of factions. That is true. Oh, are we done? Oh, wait a minute. Was there any talk going on? Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, yeah, so everyone is done, so let's advance the Swiss for our final map, which I don't even remember what it is. Tsar Nagaron Rebellion. Tsar Nagaron Rebellion. And our opponent is Renegade Moose again. Wait a minute. What? We're, we're having a rematch with Renegade Moose apparently. We're fighting Renegade Moose again, so that's happening. All right, so we do the same build we did last time. Obviously, on this map, the beastman mobility might be a problem, but he doesn't have any trees to hide in, so I think that might be okay. We'll do the exact same thing and try to stop his traderkin. And basically, if we stop his traderkin, I think we can get the value lead. We just need to make sure he doesn't out-trade us or anything like that. Where is it again? There we go. So yeah, Chosen is good. We got all that. He can't hide away as easily anymore. And I know he might bring a bajillion Ungor raiders and stuff. So do I want to change anything? Yeah, I think this is good, honestly. I think this is good. Yeah, yeah. The Dowie got defeated by Flamers. The Flamers, the thing is, he didn't bring a cannon. I think he's relatively new, and he didn't bring a cannon. So that allowed me to kind of sit back and poke him a little bit. So I think that was one of the reasons he lost. So yeah, if he had a cannon, he could have threatened my Flamers, and I would have had to preemptively attack or something, and that would have made it a lot harder for me. And it also is the fact that that map is very bad for dwarves and Cathay, so yeah, I think the map being a disadvantage and his build not having a cannon was a weakness, and that allowed me to win mainly. Yeah, a lot of the time, you need to build the right stuff against your faction, and if you don't know the map or how the faction plays, that can really weaken you. So knowing a lot about the game helps to win and all that, It's like chess. the more you play, the more you learn how to counter things and like how things work, stuff like that. So yeah, obviously, I think he's gonna bring the same build he brought the first time. I mean, I definitely brought the same build, but I don't know what he can do to change that, honestly, so we'll see. His Traderkin, I can just, stop with my bajillion wind reserve reducing thing. And we can also just out-trade him mostly, because without Traderkin, he's kind of weak. So yeah, we'll again send the Marauder here, kind of like up against this rock so he doesn't get flanked too much. And then we got the Chaos Warriors, and the Chosen, and the Warriors. And I'm going to separate them like this just so that Traderkin doesn't hit them too much. 110%, oh my god. I hope not, because honestly, the last game, he did pretty good. He had a bit of a value lead at the beginning, but I kept on spamming spells, and my Chosen especially, they did really good. But we'll see what he does. So yeah, our plan, just drain him of magic. Drain him of magic. And I also think he, one of the things is he got a lot of value from shooting my Lord, but it was mostly like shield damage. So if I just run away for a bit and recharge the shield, that value is basically wasted. So I think that's one of the reasons why he had a value lead at the beginning, but started losing. It's one of those things where if you want to focus a Lord, you need to kill them like very quickly. Because if you don't, you just get like a disadvantage instead. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll try to go and get his we'll try and get his Centaurs again by blue firing him to death. We will blue fire the Centaur throwing axes. Is this like 100 range? Oh my god. Look at all these raiders. Look at how I'm juking them. Woo! He's baiting me to try and get the his Lord and stuff, but obviously look at this. He's actually, this is a very smart play of like, kiting me around, but at the same time, if I go for him while he's doing this, he can lose a lot of things as well. No, I'm not going to attack right now, but... So yeah, obviously he's going to try to stay back. In fact, I might even like go up to here and like push out a little bit more. There's a fly in my room. There are Bestigors. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Yep, I mean, I'm just gonna feign an attack and then just kind of come back here. I just want to make sure that the these Ungor raiders get kind of wrecked, because obviously his raiders are one of the strongest things he has, and I need to make sure that he loses it. Yep, and yeah, he can shoot my guys, but that's fine mostly. But my guys got kind of out of there, get that and that. I'm just gonna start, doing the draining his magic again. I'm gonna drain his magic. See ya! And yeah, he's also attacking this point, but obviously I can just, do this. So yeah, we kind of terror routed one of his Ungor raiders. That's honestly the main thing that I needed. And as you can see, he is coming here, but he's using so much resources to stop just a marauder unit that I'm kind of fine with this. Oh, and he's summoning a bunch of these guys too, okay. We're also gonna have to use burning on that. We're gonna send that in actually. Do that and that, and we'll also shoot. We might even like try to shoot these guys. Okay, we will... Oh, he got this actually. Whoop. Nah, guys, run. Yeah, we're just gonna make sure that this dies though. So I'll ensnare it. And then, you know, he's got these guys just going around. My guys are not chasing, which is kind of bad. We'll get more horsemen. Yeah, we basically killed that. We will use more glean magic. Yep, he's, you know, sending a lot of things here, but that's also kind of like making him split around, which is kind of good for us. I honestly don't know. I'm just making sure that he doesn't have too much winds to do anything. We also need to start sending some things there, so I'll just go here. Yep, do that. We got that. That should win. Man, he's really making me split my focus, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, you know, it's kind of fine. Yep, you can see that they, even if they do that, it's not like that big of a deal most of the time, so... I also start using blue fire on his lord. Yep, I said blue fire on his lord, please. Yep, that's actually going to do a lot of damage, I think. Yep, good. That's doing some good damage. I'm also, like, stopping him from using his spells. We are... Man, he's a... That should route off the field. That's good. Yeah. He's using Traderkin on me, but that's fine. Are these chosen? Yep, these are chosen. I just need to heal. And then, you know, I can do that. Oh, man, these guys just... Man, these guys just want to, like... What is these guys doing? Get out of here. Come on, go over here. Do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. Okay, we'll glean magic, and then we'll use the bombardment spell there, probably. Yeah, so you can see, I'm gonna use the bombardment spell here because there's a lot of like things grouped up. And we'll also use another blue fire there. We can just, yeah, we can probably leave this as is now. We can go to the middle. Yep, that's gone now, so we can go here. I'll summon more Forsaken. Oh my god, oh my god. This is actually wrecking my own guys, which is kind of a mistake there. Whoops. I think I just bombarded my own guys too much, so, you know, that was a mistake. Whoopsie doopsie. So yeah, you can just go and attack that, sure. You can do that, why not? Just go here, and do that. And we'll go here. So yeah, I think we should be fine, mostly. Oh, he's using Traderkin, I think. Okay, yep, get this guy to go there. We'll summon more Forsaken because, you know, Forsaken might be needed. Yep, and his lord is getting blue fired a bunch of times. We'll send that in. We got these guys going in. We're doing plenty of damage. We routed that, so we might as well just do that. We're gonna try to blue fire him again. Is there anything we want to heal? Not really. We'll blue fire him. Oh my god, these Centaurs. These Centaurs, get out of here. Actually, these Chaos Warriors might need a heal, so I'll just heal these guys. His lord is essentially dead. Our aspiring champions are just... Oh my god, our aspiring champions are gonna solo cap this. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I seem to be friendly firing a lot. Don't worry about it. It's just as Tzeentch planned. Do not worry about it. It's nothing, okay? It's it's what Tzeentch planned all along, okay, guys? Don't worry, don't worry. We want some Chaos Knights now, I think, because we need to put something there. We're gonna just tear out these guys, probably. Yep, and we got some Tzeentch Knights. We'll make sure that these guys get out, because if we don't make sure that they go out, they'll just come back and stuff. Okay, yeah, cool. So yeah, again, I feel like, yeah, Blue Fire is really good against the Chariot, so I should have probably done that earlier. Whoops. But, you know. And yeah, I think the draining really, like, I think the drain of the reserves really screwed up his Traderkins. I think he used it like 2 or 3 times, and that was it. Yeah, the Moose is saying that the reserve drain is really annoying, which would be true because let's say you can use Traderkin like 8 times in a game. If you can only use it like 4 or 5 times, that really weakens you. So, you know, Void Pendulum and Glean Magic, apparently really good. Aw, yeah. Just drain their magic, because magic is pretty strong in this game. Woo! Beastmen. Yeah, just send the beasts back to the pig house where they belong. I like beastmen, but they're so weak right now. Aw, sad face. So yeah, I think, you know, obviously getting rid of their wins isn't something that you can, like, empirically, like, you know, that you can see in value, right? Because only damaging spells do value. But just like how healing, even though it doesn't show you, like, oh, hey, you healed this much or anything, you know that when you heal an expensive unit, it gives you a lot of value. So I think reserve draining is a really value-making play. Because, for example, one of the most common things that I do with Kislev is, for example, bring a really cheap lord and, like, 1 or 2 spells with some abilities, and that makes them super cheap. So even if you, like, snipe them, you can just summon them back for only 700 gold, right? That's the usual strat. But if you lose your caster lord and you have so little reserve that it's not worth summoning a caster, you usually won't. So it, like, really decentivizes you to, like, summon them again. So I think that's a really good, like, strategy. So yeah, Tzeentch, reserve draining is actually really good. I forgot who did it that made me want to do it. Hold on, I'm actually gonna just look it up right now. Am I muted? Oh, was I muted? I think my mic was on, but the audio wasn't. Okay, I don't know. I muted my my computer, so maybe that muted my mic as well. I don't know. Anyway, as I was saying, Glean Magic, it basically drains 5 Winds of Magic reserve from your opponent. Am I still muted? Am I? Hello? Hello, hello? Am I muted? Hello? Professional streamer over here. Am I muted? Hold on. Okay, yeah, sorry. I muted my audio output, but I guess that also muted my mic. Whoops. Anyway, so Glean Magic, if you overcast it, you basically drain 5 Winds of Magic from their reserve, which basically means if you use it like 2 times, you drain 10 Winds of Magic, and if you use the item 3 times, that's about like another 5. So 15 Winds of Magic you drain from them, so the enemy gets to use a lot less winds. And because it also slows their recharge, they basically don't get winds for a long time. Because one of the things that sometimes screws me over, especially when I play Nurgle, is not having enough Winds of Magic to use Fleshy Abundance. That has screwed me over a bunch of times. So I think that's gonna be really good. If I face Turin, I'm just gonna do that and make his life bad. make him regret bringing Nurgle here. Because obviously, if you bring Kugath, he has a lot of HP and you can heal, but if I make it so he can't heal in the first place, he's gonna regret that decision. That's the plan anyways. So yeah, sorry I was muted. I was just talking about Gleam Magic, it's fine. No one else is done. So yeah, we have to talk for a while, I guess. I mean, let me just show you here. So, let me just refresh. So, among the signups, I am definitely in because I'm undefeated. Turin and I think Catholic... No, wait, wasn't it Melody? Hold on. No, Turin and Catholic are fighting. And they are probably going to... One of them is going to be undefeated. So I think Turin might beat Catholic, although Turin is Nurgle. I don't know how good he can do with Nurgle, so we'll see. But I think Turin will be out. We'll at least have these 3 in the finals, I think. Renegade, he definitely can. He fought me twice. That was like bad luck for him because now he's at like 2 Swiss points. His chances of getting here is like a bit lower. Medley and iKill are also like fighting. One of them is probably going to get in here. Oh yeah, wait, Medley. Yeah, Medley, you can win. If you win, you'll get in the finals and you'll have a chance to beat me. You know? You said I'm your white whale, the Moby Dick, so, you know, get over here and try to kill me. Babu and Baby Ghoul, hold on. Baby Ghoul can also probably get in. Oh yeah, Babu and Baby Ghoul can probably get in. Actually, it's a lot closer than I thought. Like, these guys all have a chance to get in. Because, for example, if... no, not Renegade. Yeah, hard to guess who's gonna win, but I think these 2 will probably get in. And then whoever wins between Ghoul Baby and Babu and Medley and iKill might get in. We'll see. Anyway, let's go back to talking about the game. So yeah, Marauder Horseman. So like, Tzeentch has a lot of strengths, which is, you know, we have a lot of Warp Flame. So reduces armor by 10 and increase weakness by 10%. Of course, that only really works if you use like blue horrors and stuff. So a lot of the time when the enemy, like for example, Renegade sent a lot of like Centaurs to my backline, but that basically meant that the Marauder Horsemen get to shoot them, which afflicts Warp Flame, and then my blue horrors who do fire damage would do more damage. And because Centaurs I think have like 30 armor or something, the minus 10 armor really makes them squishy. Hold on, where is it? Right? Yeah, 35 armor, so the minus 10 armor makes them super squishy. So we just shoot them to death and then they kind of die. You know, that's the usual strat. Screamers are also really good because they always get their charge bonus while negating the other person's charge bonus. I think in a straight up fight they do kind of lose. Their stats are not super good, but because they get the charge and they like don't get charged, they can kind of win, especially against Centaurs. You know, the anti-large really helps. The Centaurs without their charge don't do as much damage and stuff. And the physical resistance is also really good. Chaos Knights, they usually don't get their value, but the thing with Tzeentch is that you don't have any like Hell Strider type units or Light Cav that can go in. So for example, the Wood Elves, they have the Glade Riders? Yeah, Glade Riders, which are really cheap, really good like Light Cav units. Unfortunately, Tzeentch doesn't have any of that. And because of that, you need something like Chaos Knights to defend your backline. If it wasn't for that, Chaos Knights would not be used. I think they're okay, but they're just meh, especially for their cost, right? Like, think of it kind of like, you know, how Dragon Princes don't get used too much these days. Dragon Princes are expensive, but they have no armor piercing, which means they can't really trade well with elite cavalry, so they aren't very used. It's the same thing with Tzeentch Chaos Knights. They have good stats, but they have no armor piercing, so they trade pretty badly against other armor piercing large options. But, you know, that's kind of all you have, so might as well just use it. Forsaken are really good. They're fast, they have magic damage, they got frenzy, they do a lot of damage. So, and because they have barrier, their frenzy lasts longer because, if you don't know, HP determines their leadership. So if they're like half health, their leadership gets really low. And that means their frenzy might wear off, and so their damage output is reduced. So the barrier really helps out because, you know, their HP doesn't get low very quickly because they need to get through the barrier first. So I think that's one of the reasons that Tzeentch Forsaken are so good, because their frenzy lasts longer. Now obviously Nurgle can heal and stuff, but, you know, right out of the gate with no spells, I think Forsaken do get a bit of an advantage. And the Marauder Horsemen are really good, obviously. Furies, they're not bad, but I don't think they're super good either. It's just that you need something to like help out your Screamers. It's mostly the Screamers that you're here for, the anti-large, because you don't have many anti-large options. Because, you know, again, Chaos Knights, they're bad at it. You only have Screamers that can really do it, so you're sending Screamers to fight large. Furies, in case they got like Harpies or something, because these guys' bad stats means that they lose to Harpies, so if you can summon Chaos Furies to protect them, that's usually why you bring them. They do have pretty good like DPS if you surround them, but, you know, it's like extra micro that you have to do, so I don't see too many people do it. Actually, I'll just show you real fast. So, you know, let's say like Empire State Troops, I guess, you know, just get rid of all of these. And let's say like Spearmen just to show it. And I think this map is bad, so let's go for the Nekar Desert. So one really strong strategy with Furies is to like fly them above the enemy and then attack. That makes sure that the enemy's units are like completely surrounded, which means you do a lot more damage. So I'll kind of show you the difference. So yeah, obviously when you start a game and you, like, let's say these are range units, you usually just go like that, right? But if you make them fly over them and then attack, it'll do a lot more damage. So let me just show you. What this does is it makes them all attack the front unit here, which lowers your DPS. But if you do it like this, it completely surrounds the unit. So you can see here, they're only attacking the front side of this unit, which lowers their DPS. But if you make them really surrounded like this, it increases your DPS, but also increases the damage it takes, so it really depends. So you can see Honestly, it's not as big as I thought, but you can see the leadership is going down because they're losing HP faster, but our leadership's also going down. Maybe that isn't... You know what? Maybe the difference is not as big as I thought. In fact, our guys are just crumbling faster than they are. You know what? Maybe don't do that. Okay, when you summon the Furies though with the polyglyphs, that's usually a better idea. Because you see they're already half health, whereas these guys are getting close to half health. Although, you know, our guys are also not dying. Okay, when you summon the Furies from polyglyph, you can do that. Because it used to be that you can usually kill the unit before like they do too much damage to you, but maybe you need like 2 Furies or something. Did you? Is it that I have no idea what I'm talking about? Because obviously I was wrong. Yeah, I mean, this lasts longer, but if the enemy, for example, gets like a light cav and just rear charges you, they die anyways. So you might as well do as much damage. I mean, even as I say that, these guys are doing more damage right now anyways because they're lasting longer. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, you can see they're only fighting like the front line, but that also means they take less damage, and they lost to like... Because these guys are 600, and you saw that they lost to spears that are only 300, so maybe that strategy is bad. Yeah, don't listen to what I say. I was wrong. A 600 gold unit lost to spearmen because I did that trick, and whereas this one, I'm like, you know, beating them. Maybe against range units it might be better, but yeah, don't listen to what I was saying. Never mind. I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Like, look at this. This guy that cost 600 only got 141. That sucks. Oh well. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. What was it again? World's Edge? Yeah, I think it was World's Edge. Yeah, the valuable lesson you learned is don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, that strategy also does work with Khorne. So, you know, for example, you always see me bring double cultists. You want to summon them on top of the unit because obviously your summons are going to disintegrate anyways. So you might as well get them to do the most damage. Which means if you summon them on top of them, they'll be kind of surrounding each other. And so more models get to attack per second. So the damage per second does increase. But you also take a lot of damage, so you crumble faster. But as I said, the Gate of Khorne Bloodletters are going to crumble anyway because they are summoned units. So you might as well do something like that anyways, right? But yeah, don't listen to what I'm saying. I was wrong. I had no idea. What are all these? Pin. So yeah, let's see how it's going now. Refresh? Oh, they're all done. They're all done. Okay, I'll finalize this tournament. And then who is the top 4? Actually, you know what, let me just double check that it is done. Because I love double checking because I always make mistakes. Done. Okay. Let me just Am I? Oh, I'm facing Ghoul Baby. Medley. Turin. Ghoul. Gabagool. I'll also just do that just so it's easier for them. Final 4. Let's go. Gabagool. I'll invite him over. So yeah, we're fighting Gabagool. What is Gabagool? I think he changed his faction a bunch of times, so we'll see. Gabagool. Okay, he's rats. Okay, so obviously with rats... Oh, no, I shouldn't. So obviously Gabagool is rats, so we have to really be careful because he has, Jezzails can wreck the Severed Claw, I think, so I need to be careful with that. And of course he brings mostly rats, so I'm thinking maybe I wouldn't even bring many of these guys. Would he bring the Poison Winds? I don't think he would. Yeah, I think Chosen is a bit overkill, mainly because Chaos Warriors basically do what they do, but are cheaper. Although, I'll bring Chosen, why not? I'm flip-flopping. Just bring more warriors? And then, like, can I do, like, this? Nope, not enough gold. Like that. Is Chaos Warrior is good? I mean, if he uses Flensing Ruin... I mean, I'm going to try to stop him from using Flensing Ruin anyways, right? So, we'll also try to snipe out his caster, I guess. No, Burning Head is really good against rats, right? But I do want Kairos. I think Burning Head would be really good against rats, but I just like the... Yeah, I mean, he can peek if he wants. I don't really mind. But Burning Head is really good against rats, but I really want Kairos because of the terror factor. Because obviously, Skaven has in general pretty low leadership, so we want a terror source from somewhere. Yeah, I'm really fine if people peeks, I'm not like... I'm already pretty high in the leadership, so... leaderboard. So even if I lose here, I don't really care, so it's fine. Should I bring Pendulum? In fact, maybe I'll take out Regrowth. No, Regrowth is just so good just in case Kairos gets sniped or something. Maybe I'll go like this instead, because he does generally bring like Rat Ogres and stuff, right? Yeah, because of Rat Ogres, I'll bring some Spears. We got these guys, we got Forsaken, we'll bring a Screamer, because he'll mainly bring like Wolf Rats and stuff, I think. Now, against Wolf Rats, what do we do? Meh. I think Horsemen are always good, but I think I want more Forsaken. I need more like stopping power. Furies are still really good in stopping the stopping ranged. I don't have any Summon Fury, so obviously I can't do as much as that. Yeah, and obviously one of the strongest assets of Skaven is their Flensing Ruin. So I'm gonna, again, use Void Pendulum and the Glean Magic to make sure he doesn't get much spell use. And then I'll just do it like this, maybe. Sure. Forsaken to stop, or like, to be the killing power. We got Chaos Warriors to like, be the tank. We got the Chromatics and some Blue Horse to shoot because Skaven are mostly light armored and I can shoot the Rat Ogres and stuff. We got Spears. We got Knight to clean the back lines. We got Forsaken to kill. We got Flying. We got shooting with the Marauder Horsemen and some extra melee guys. That's that. Your Tzeentch. Hopefully I win and I can like scratch that fully for you, but I might lose. Who knows? Yeah, the thing with Skaven is that they actually have better shooting than you, and in general, Tzeentch loses to factions that have better shooting. So, for example, Ogres with their Iron Blasters, or Empire with cannons and stuff, because you basically can't bring anything super good. Is Flamers a good idea here? Is Flamers a good idea here? I don't think they are. Is the Knights of Immolation a good idea? I don't think they are. Because Knights of Immolation, they're cool, but they get stuck so easily that I just don't even bring them. If they don't get stuck as much, and if they were slightly less expensive maybe, then I would bring them, because they're really good, but they're so expensive for not giving you cap weight, and one of the best things about Skaven is they got a bajillion cap weight, so we really need to be careful of that. I mean, if he brings, for example, Flensing Ruin, he can also bring the what's it called? Cracker's Call? The anti-air thing. The snare air. He can bring that, so it's not good to bring many flyers, I think. Well, what Tzeentch would do is pretend like he's doing one thing and then do another to just trick you. So, you know, I'm saying, oh, maybe I should bring this, and then I don't bring them. That's the plan. I'm Tzeentchy because I don't know what I'm doing. As Tzeentch intended, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going along. So yeah, obviously, he might have a bunch of shooting, so we're gonna try to stay in the forest. We'll do this. And then, like, you know, we got these guys. Oh, we're kind of lagging a little bit. That's fine. And we'll go. Kairos for shiggles? No, Kairos is really good. I mean, obviously Burning Head would be better, but Kairos is really good. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I'm doing. How is he supposed to know what I'm doing? If I don't know what I'm doing, they can't predict my moves because I can't plan for anything. So yeah, Amara, Kairos has the ability of Void Pendulum, which lowers their reserve, and Gleam Magic, which lowers their reserve. And it has been really working well for me because my opponent can't use spells that way. So, for example, Traderkin, my enemy barely can use it because I just lower his recharge rate and his reserve so much. And Skaven has the same kind of spell with Flensing Ruin, so I'm going to stop him from casting. Oh yeah, no problem. This loadout is slightly more expensive than the Exalted Lord of Change, but, you know, I think you can just see it from here. So this recharges your reserve so you can cast more. This is a net ability. This reduces the enemy's casting. Gleam Magic reduces enemies casting. Blue Fire is always good, and Regrowth. That's pretty much it. Everything that you see, I think I already, yeah, you know. What's he got? Warlock Engineer, of course. As I said, he has Flensing Ruin and Howling Warp Gale. So I'm going to make sure that he can't cast too many times. That's the general strat. Does he have any shooting? He doesn't seem to have any shooting. Huh. Aura? Do you mean the lore passives? So I got Death and the Fires of Change. So Death gives us more reserves, and Fires of Change gives the entire army, like, you know, resistances. So that's what I'm doing. Rattling guns. Rattling guns. So yeah, you see I am overcasting my Gleam Magic, and I also have used Void Pendulum. So you can see this Warlock, oh my god, it's Jazale's. So you can see this Warlock is basically not going to have any Winds of Magic for a while. That's the plan. And I need to make sure that my guys are like kind of spread out because he's going to use Flensing Ruin on me. So I'll just do it like this, and then just go here. In fact, I'll just do this, and this, and this. And yeah, I am not summoning, but since he mostly has like infantry, I'm going to just summon some these guys. What are these? Huh. Yep. Oh, okay. Now, obviously he has Howling Warp Gale, but oh, and he also has Rattlings, so he has Rattlings and Howling Warp Gales, so I'm gonna be careful, because the Rattlings like slow me down, even though, you know, you can see at range they're like really bad at like aiming. And now I'm gonna cast a spell which should kill at least 4 or 5 units. That's kind of the hope here. Oh, what's this? Clanrat Spears. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... these guys can attack the Clanrat Spears. These spears can attack that. Huh. So yeah, I might need to get something to kill his Plague Claw, but right now it's mostly a meh. I don't need to worry too much about that, and I don't know where his caster went off to. Is that his caster? No, that's his chieftain. Where's his caster? Okay, there's his caster. So I'm going to use it again. Glean Magic and the Void Pendulum. So yeah, we also have to like, do that. We're killing that. We also want to summon some Furies to go over and attack him a little bit. We'll also keep on firing at the... Oh, we only killed one Toothbreaker? That's kind of surprising. I thought we killed more Toothbreakers by now. Okay. That's fine. Wow, we are... I feel like the Toothbreakers are just being lucky because they aren't getting shot at all, but, we'll see. Yeah, these Clan Rats, that's kind of free value, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Natty Boobos needs to get shot, and then, we're gonna also just, kill these guys. Yep, okay, that's annoying, but that's fine mostly. Okay, so he brought me close. That's gonna be a bit of a problem, but hopefully we can kind of get out of here without taking too much damage. Yep, I mean, he is taking a lot of damage. Whoop, yeah, he is taking a lot of damage. But at the same time, I have regrowth, so it's not like that big of a deal for me. Because I can just, cast regrowth. So it should be fine. And I'm also not summoning too much, so we gotta get summoning. I'm getting very distracted. Ooh. Yep, and he also used the Flensing Ruin, which is annoying, but at the same time, whatever. Okay, are we casting spells? I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm doing something. Okay, the Teeth Breakers are dying. Even if he's shooting at me, I have a lot of healing that I can do, so I'm just gonna be running around and trying to survive. Even though he slightly has an advantage here. Oh, I can also cast this. Cool. Yeah, obviously, me healing really helped out. Oop, okay, he's shooting that as well. Oh, is the thing still going? Oh, no, it's done. Okay, cool. We have moved, apparently. So yeah, wow, he also has a lot more value than I do, apparently. Which is annoying, but, what else? Yeah, we have got that running away. Oh, is that the caster? Okay, So yeah, we just need to, make sure that he can't get us anymore with his little things. And I think he trapped me, but like... Okay, so yeah, obviously, in terms of money or value, it seems like we're losing, but I think we're doing okay. I believe we're doing okay in terms of trading. We just need to get rid of his range, and that's it. And these guys are pretty undefended right now. We'll also make sure to get that. Yeah, you guys need to like go and get that. You'll get that. We'll tear out that a little bit. We need some extra cap weight, so we'll go and get these guys. Why not? Yep, and we'll get that. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we got one of his cannons, I think, and we are trying to get the rest of it. We'll do that. We'll use a regrowth again. Oh, jeez. Okay, we couldn't cap that, but that's fine. He mainly has to defend his backline right now, which is not bad for us, so it's not too bad. We're actually gonna pull that back, actually. Yep, our horsemen are kind of going down. We kind of screwed up a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, he has a lot of shooting, honestly, and that's kind of annoying right now. Yeah, he got a lot of shooting, and that's kind of annoying me right now, but I think we're doing okay. Even though he obviously has a lot more value in his point there, but I think we're doing okay, guys. We are routing his things. We are like, you know, what are these? Night runners? Okay, cool. We are killing his ranged. We are, you know, doing okay, I think. I'm just telling myself, yeah, we're doing okay. Don't worry about it, you know. Don't worry. Yep, these guys are running away. Cool, cool. Now I can get over there. We will go over there. Do we have like any Chaos Warriors or something? Oh, I think he used the Flensing Ruin here? Yep. So he used Flensing Ruin, so now I'm gonna just separate them, and now he's basically gonna do nothing to me, so that's fine with me. Yeah, in fact, I'll just go there, why not? I don't know if I win on a single cap right now, but I think I should be okay. And especially if we can like kill his caster or something. Okay, yeah, we got this one. We need to what's happening? What are you guys doing? And the horseman. You guys are just here for some reason. Don't go there. Go here. Okay, yep, cool. And then we're doing that. Kill those natty boo-boos, or whatever. Yeah, I definitely don't win on a single cap. That's for sure. Unfortunately, we don't have any like big old vortex spells or anything. But I mean, this could be kind of good because we'll be using this now. Where's our knights? I don't know what's our knights. Which one is our knights? I don't know, something. Yes, we went there or something. I don't know, man, something. I could be losing this. Yeah, I could be losing this. Even though it looks okay, I could be losing this because he has so much cap weight or something. So, you know, just be careful. Being careful. And I'll use the Helio. Cool, cool. Sure. I'll summon these guys. We're slightly lagging, but it's fine. I'll summon these guys. So yeah, yep, we're doing slightly okay. We're just gonna run those guys off. Hold on. We're still gonna lose in terms of cap weight here, I think. Yep. We have been triple capped, which is not good. But so yeah, we have been triple capped, which is not good, but at the same time, it's not like the worst. Maybe? Copium? Copium over here? Am I coping? Am I coping right now? Maybe I am. Because this does look kind of bad. Yeah, so if we can triple cap him, we could probably win this, but obviously, you know, we might not. We probably won't be able to triple cap or something. He's gonna flee. Please flee. Okay. We did that. We just need to make sure that he dies now. We are slightly lagging, but as soon as we can summon a few Forsaken, we can probably cap that one. Cool, now we can go for that. Cool, cool. We definitely got this back. I'm coping, I'm coping. I am coping, I'm coping.
At once! Marauders never fail! Warriors of Tzeentch!
Yep,
The Changers, Marauders! Drag us to the swords! Fates guide us.
So yeah, the one problem obviously is that he's really good at like mucking me up. He's got a lot of things here and they're just mucking me up. But at the same time, we can also kind of make sure he's fleeing. And then we might be able to get this because, you know, terror routes going on. Cool, cool. Terror routes are going on. Cool, cool. Yep, and then we can just do that. Cool, cool. Oh no, I thought we had enough cap weight, but hold on. We need to get this like right now. We are super close right now. I am also panicking. Come on. Oh god, we are not going to be able to get this now. No, we don't have enough time. We are barely there, but we can't. Oh man. Yeah. We were pretty close, but unfortunate. Honestly, maybe I should have just brought like a pink firecaster. Yeah, we probably should have just brought like a pink firecaster just so we can like kill his guys a bit more. Because obviously at the end, if I had like 20 more seconds, I probably could have won. But with the Exalted Lord with actual pink fire, I think I could have cleared out more. Like the, you know, the what you call it? The Glean Magic and Regrowth was fine, but if we had pink fire, we could have cleared out. And then once we cleared out, we could have killed everything and then just pushed them back. So that was like that was one of the And did his things okay, Teethbreaker did really good apparently. I didn't expect the Teethbreakers to do that good. Plague Claw, I guess they shot my Chaos Warrior, so that makes sense. The second one mostly died. His Natty Boobos didn't do very good. His Caster didn't do very good, but yeah, too many rats. Oh, Medley, did you beat Turin? Oh my god, you beat Turin? Holy jeez, you beat Turin. Okay, yeah, these chromatic abominations, or whatever, right? Yeah, chromatic abominations, I usually can't get them to like do very good, which is kind of sad. They're one of the stronger ones, I know for a fact, but I can't seem to do very good. Yeah, there weren't too many good targets, and I also needed pink fire. Maybe I should have brought pendulum instead or something. But I did want blue fire in case. Actually, if I blue fired the plague claws, I probably could have killed their models or something. Yeah, if I blue fired their plague claws, I could have probably killed them. So that would have been probably better, honestly. On YouTube. Oh, actually, Medley, can you join this lobby? Hold on. Can you just join this lobby so I can just like, be right back on it? I don't know. Anyway, hold on. Or, I don't know. Do you want to make an... I don't know. How's it gonna go? Too many rats. Okay, so now if I join that lobby as a spectator, bang? Okay, whoever is host, get rid of Medley's other opponent thing, and then that should be good. So yeah, it is a duel of Grand Cathay versus Skaven. So I don't want to be, mean here, but I think Skaven beats Grand Cathay, doesn't it? It's one of those things like, Skaven versus dwarves. I think Skaven just straight up wins because of faction selection. So I don't know what Medley can do, I'll be honest. Maybe Fire Rain Rocket. What is it? The Oxus with the Fire Rain Rockets. So yeah, Furies, obviously Skaven has a lot of shooting. So, you saw he brought the Natty Boobos, which is the Warplock Jezzails. He brought the Teeth Grinders, which honestly, I don't see them often, but they did pretty good. And you also saw 2 Plague Claw Catapults. So Furies are there just to help out against them. But what Ghouls did is he used the Howling Warp Gale, which really screwed up my initial attack. But honestly, I think he kind of screwed up too. Because I had Regrowth, so he did Howling Warp Gale, he focused Kairos a bit, but only got him to like maybe 75% HP, or maybe 60%. But my Furies were basically untouched. And because of that, the Furies managed to get onto the Warp, and onto the Natty Boobo Sharpshooters, and that basically routed them, and they got their value back, I feel like. So that's the main reason. That's why I didn't bring more than one, because they're there to dive the important units like Natty Boobos and the artillery. But honestly, there were some things I could have changed with that build, like bringing a Burning Headcaster instead. Because rats, obviously, Burning Head lowers their leadership and does a lot of damage, so it's usually more likely to make things flee. But, I really like Glean Magic, so I just brought it. I mean, I think it is pretty good, but against the cap weight heavy faction like Skaven, Burning Head is better. Yeah. But obviously, Skaven artillery and the Natty Boobos are like 1,300. So even if I half their HP, even if it's sacrificial furies, they get their value back, because half of 130 is like what, 650. So they basically pay for themselves immediately by doing that anyways, and it also distracts them from firing, which gives me more time to do things. So yeah, they're usually just a distraction. That's why you see things like Furies and Fellbats from the Undead factions, and Carrion sometimes from Tomb Kings, and the Crows of Cain from Dark Elves. It's not that they're really good at combat, they're actually pretty bad, but it also distracts the ranged things, which usually do a lot more damage if you just let them fire. So even if you sacrifice them, you want to make sure that they don't get to fire that much. Yeah, that is true, but as you saw, the enemy brought Natty Boobos. So one weakness of the Severed Claw is that they are actually vulnerable to shooting. So for example, if the enemy brings like 3 shades, you don't notice it, and they fire like 1 volley, it'll probably take you down to 50% HP or something. So that's a lot of value for just 1 volley. So against shooty heavy factions, I don't bring Severed Claw. Against melee heavy factions, they're ridiculous, but I expected them to bring like a lot of ranged, or at least Natty Boobos, so that's why I didn't bring them. That's why I basically brought all normal Chaos Warrior Tzeentch. Normal Tzeentch warriors. So yeah, there are some units that are like auto picks, right? They're like really strong, but against certain matchups, they're actually not very strong, and they might cost you the game. So you have to kind of know how these dynamics work, and like the map as well. So it's a lot of like pre-planning more than the actual battle most of the time. Run, Pink Fire, Flamer, Burning Head. Yeah, honestly, one of the other builds you can do is bring a Herald Lord with only the Tome, because the Tome gives you Winds of Magic, and bring a caster who has Burning Head and Wand of Whimsy. What Wand of Whimsy does is it gives your entire army melee buffs, so that way you can just kind of go in and like kill a lot faster, while also burning heading and like making things route so that you can get the backline faster, things like that. So I think instead of Pink Fire, Flamer, I think just going with that would have been good. Actually, yeah, Gabagool basically just showed a build here. So like something like this. The Herald uses the Chromatic Tome or whatever to give Winds of Magic. The caster is the main caster, the fire caster, and I would even give him like Wand of Whimsy. And instead of that, I would still go for a lot of Marauders instead, yeah, because Chaos Warriors, they got hit by Plague Claw, so maybe just Marauders is better. I wouldn't bring this many Horrors though, because shooting is good, but Rats with shields are basically super efficient because they're really cheap, have high cap weight while also having a shield, but who knows. So yeah, as we saw, Cathay has Xiao Ming and Felix. So this way, Xiao Ming, who actually has a ridiculous amount of HP even in human form, I think they have the same amount of HP in dragon and human form. The percentage healing from Felix will heal him a lot, and he's also pretty good in combat. He has Final Transmutation, which she didn't bring. She has Plague of Rust, I guess for shooting? I don't know what she would use Plague of Rust for, I'll be honest, but sure. Oh, is that Throt? No, it's a Plague Priest. Okay, and she also has Dragon's Breath. It's only a best of 1 because it's a single faction tourney. So, if you do a best of 3, you're just gonna do the same faction a bunch of times, so it's only a 1 game. So yeah, Dragon's Breath is really good against very light armored factions like Skaven, so that's a very good idea. There's also Jade Warrior box along with the Sky Junk. The one thing I'm afraid of is that the Sky Junk will get shot by the Natty Boobos, but we'll see. And there's one lantern and like Jades and peasants just defending this. Be aware that peasants actually are expendable and they have low cap weight, so if the Skaven pushes up here, it is very likely that Metley's gonna lose it. As for the Skaven, they have like Death Runners, the Assassin Boys. And there's a bunch of clan rats, just a lot of clan rats. There's also Skaven slaves. So yeah, he's bringing Skaven slaves, which honestly, Skaven slaves are pretty efficient because they're like 180, 150. They're like really cheap and they can actually do quite a lot of damage. So they can easily get like 200 gold, which is, already paying for themselves. He's got a Plague Priest instead of Flensing Ruin, which is kind of interesting. I guess he's here just for the Vermintide and stuff. Okay. But yeah, again, Natty Boobo sharpshooters. When you're fighting Skaven, you always expect at least one Natty Boobo or one artillery or something. So that's why you want to be careful with things like the Lantern because it's going to get shot. So you need to kill them before the Sky Junks get killed by that. And what are these? Clan Rat Spears, a lot of shields. Chieftain with the Power Grab. And I'm guessing Ghoul's gonna come here, use the Plague. I think this ability is called Plague. It's slightly lagging. I think he's gonna use Plague on these Jade Warriors just so that he can like get rid of all these units and cap this very quickly. So I don't know if Medley is prepared for that. Because you can see, maybe like this might go to the second point, but all of this is going to go to the third point, which is Medley's point. And I'm pretty sure she's going to lose it. Oh, another Death Runners. Death Runners here and the Elite Death Runners here. I'm guessing he's going to use Smoke Bomb. Do they have Smoke Bomb? Yes, they have Smoke Bomb, Concealment Bomb. So yeah, I think, Smoke Bomb has been used, which basically means that they're very hard to spot. So they're coming to the side and if there are any artillery summoned by Medley, they'll just insta-die by these Death Runners. Because, since they have like Concealment Bomb, they're really hard to spot. Even with I think this, force spotting range 100%, but with Concealment, it is very hard to see them. So they'll go to the side, stop whatever gets summoned here, and these Death Runners will also go to the side and stop whatever gets summoned here, while the Skaven pushes forward. It is pretty laggy right now. I mean, we were laggy a bit on our game too, so I'm gonna blame Gabagool because, throughout the entire tournament, I wasn't lagging, and when I was facing Gabagool, we were lagging, so I'm gonna blame Gabagool. So yeah, Zhao Ming and Felix. So honestly, I would change the target of the Natty Boobos to attack the Sky Junk. The Sky Junk obviously has a lot more health, but the Sky Junk is a lot more problematic because of its Fire Rain type attack. It can really rout off these guys very quickly, and the Junk also has the bombs, which can also kind of weaken their front line as well. So I think it's a bit of a bigger threat right now. And yeah, also if the Skaven player brought the Flensing Ruin, he could have used it on Zhao Ming and Felix right now and done a lot of damage. Maybe even use Natty Boobos to shoot Felix, and that would just weaken him. And yeah, look at here. If he groups up like this, you could have just used like the Flensing Rune to kill them. That's why Flensing Rune is so good. It's basically a better Final Transmutation. And the Great Longma Riders, they got the shield broken, but coming to get that. But I think Wolf Rats and all that is going to come to stop them. So you can see the Rat Ogres are coming in. If you dive in now, it's probably going to lose it. But the Great Longma Riders also kind of give vision. So you can see that the Sky Junk is shooting at it and is doing actually an okay amount of damage. And this is only possible because the Longma Riders are around, because you need to see them. Because they have concealment or snipe, so it's hard to see. But now, you know, you can see them. You can use the sky jumps to shoot them. But the Great Longma... Oh yeah, so the Rat Ogres are like disengaging for some reason. I guess that's to kind of bait them. But, you know, now the Plague Claws are going to attack. The Natty Boobos are basically dead. The Rat Ogres were protecting that, and the Rat Ogres here went here for some reason. So now that's giving them a little bit of an avenue to escape. And now these Natty Boobos might just be dead, because if Medley keeps the Great Longma Riders around, they'll keep fleeing and maybe flee to the back of the battlefield. So that's basically Now don't have the Great Longma Riders near the Natty Boobos. You don't even need to dive, just be near them and escort them off the battlefield. That is what she should do. And yeah, look here, oh, so I think that was a plague there, but I think it mostly hit his own clan rats there. So yeah, but the main thing to focus on is here. The Great Longma Riders need to keep like chasing around, or you know, you can attack this, but I think chasing around the Natty Boobos is a better idea. Make sure that they're gone, because they still do have like half their models and they can do some damage. That's a lot of micro. So the Skaven player like dismounted the Plague Claws just so that if Medley dies with the Longmas, they would like be able to escape. But yeah, Longmas needed to make sure that the Natty Boobos die, because now the Natty Boobos are going to shoot them again. So, oh god, yep, I think she noticed it. And yeah, this side has been doing okay. The Skaven has to like really go back and protect it. But as you can see, Skaven cap weight is ridiculous. There's like so many rats here that they just, even though the Cathay is winning in terms of value here, they basically don't have the cap weight to just out-cap the Skaven. She needs to use a breath attack over here, but she isn't. She's sending the... Oh, she's sending the dragon to kill the caster. That's a good idea, but the dragons seem to have a hard time hitting footcasters. So that might be a mistake, honestly, actually. Oh, did the Natty Boobos die? I think she killed the Natty Boobos. That's good. You can see that these Great Longma Riders already got 1,000 value. These Jade Lancers, they're kind of dying, but you know, they're surrounded by wolf rats and all that, but they're also doing a lot of damage to the Natty Boobos, which was the main thing that you needed to kill. Wow, these Jade Lancers didn't get any value, but you know, they're distractions. And the other Jade Lancers are coming in to kill the Plague Claw and doing a good amount of damage. And the Great Longma are just standing around because it's probably gonna like break the Plague Claw anyway, so that they don't need to engage and get trapped. The Chieftain is just hiding over here, providing the power grab mechanic. The caster is not dead because, you know, as I said, it's really hard to hit foot casters with like big targets like this. Oh, that was a big... I was going to say that was a very good shot. There's like 3 units here that the fire rain could have hit, but it didn't actually hit too well. The Skaven is sending these. This is a mistake. Like, you're not going to cap this with only 2 units. You're just going to lose them for free. Although, you know, I guess the Skaven is kind of like bogging them down. Oh yeah, that was a good shot. Oh my god. Look at... Wait, was that a summon? Oh, maybe that's a summon. Okay, never mind. I think that was a summon? Yeah, this is a summon. Never mind. Oh, this was a summon, so never mind. The Skyjunk, I don't think have got too much. Yeah, look at this. He used half his ammo and only got about 600. Usually you want to try to get more, but oh well. Great Longma are getting shot by the second Warblock Jezzails. These aren't Natty Boobos, they're just regular Jezzails. The Plague Claws are still alive. I think she should dive them with the dragon, because if the dragon is around... Oh, okay, killing the caster is good too. But if the dragon is around, the wolf rats will just flee pretty much instantly because, you know, it's a big terror-causing dragon. But yeah, the caster is pretty much dead. The rat ogres are trying to save them. These longbows are getting shot, but it's mostly fine. They'll get to them. And the peasant horsemen are also coming in, so that's pretty good. Okay, the rats have decided to focus a lot of their attention here, but I think just focusing more here would have been better because it would have guaranteed that they at least get a point. But if they focus here, the the Cathay player is able to take this back pretty quickly. And if this one isn't like, you know, capped by the Skaven, I think the Skaven are going to lose.
The enemy has captured one of your victory points. Take it back.
Okay, yeah, the Great Longma Riders are kind of surrounded. If only the dragon could use like a breath attack here, an overcast dragon's breath, this would just roast the entire row. But the dragon is trying to get the point back, so I can see why, you know, why he's here. Oh, were these Death Runners? I see. Okay, the Death Runners. So yeah, the problem with Death Runners is that once they get caught, they're usually not very good. Are these Death Runners? Yeah. So the Death Squad, the Roar, only got 600 value. I think they're at least 1,000. And the regular Death Runners, I think they're 750 or something, or like 900. So these guys only got like 350 value. So the Skaven is losing in value quite considerably. And the dragon being here means that all these guys are going to rout pretty easily because, you know, fear and terror. And there's a lot of shooting going on. This is kept by Cathay. This is now turning back for Cathay. I think Skaven lost this. Yeah, I think Skaven lost this. I thought Skaven had the advantage, but maybe not. Maybe Cathay's just better at like... Maybe Cathay's better at just defending themselves or something. Yeah, I mean, Felix, I don't know how much healing he has done. I mean, I don't think Felix healed the dragon too much because a lot of time, like, the dragon was chasing the caster and Felix was, like, doing some other stuff. Whoop. That's a pretty okay cast on the Jade Warriors, but I think that's kind of a waste. It's like, you can see that the Jade Warriors are in this, like, really long formation. Although, I guess they're kind of like, it broke it, but... Jade Warriors are only like 500 cost, and they were already like half health, so that's only like 250 value. And maybe, okay, I'm guessing the Plague Priest like overcast, and so he got like damaged. So now he's routing because he like miscasted, so that's kind of a mistake. And Xiao Ming diving this back, I think is also a mistake because he might just die here or get stuck. But, you know, the Skaven slaves are getting unsummoned for some reason. I mean, might as well just keep them, honestly. I think Xiao Ming's gonna die here. What Medley could do is transform him back to human form, and that'll make him really hard to hit. So he could kind of like block these guys up without taking too much damage, but I think, yeah, Medley can also just escape as well, because Xiao Ming is pretty fast, but you can see even like the catapult is getting in his way. It's very hard to like get these guys like away from danger. And yeah, the Skaven, you see, if the Skaven like did this earlier and brought like their entire force here, they could have like capped it a lot earlier instead of focusing on there. But I guess Cathay also has a lot of things here to like not be here and stuff. And yeah, the dragon's coming back. He's going to tear out a bunch of things in Dragon Breath. So for example, there's like 2 clan rats here, Dragon Breath down here, and it'll do half their damage, so that's like 300 cost. Yeah, like that, exactly like that. Look at that, already did a lot of damage. That's about 200 cost, and the Dragon Breath is a lot cheaper than the Plague spell. The Sky Junk is out of ammo. Honestly, I would unsummon it. Obviously, the Battle Harmony it gives is pretty good, but the Sky Junk is also like 1500, so if you unsummon it, you'll have a lot more money to summon other things as well. Yeah, that's why I prefer the Sky Lanterns, because they're so cheap. Even if they run out of ammo, it's like, they're like 500 gold or 600. I'll just keep them there. Whereas this is like more than double that cost. Okay, the Peasant Horsemen are coming to attack Clan Rats. I think she should have charged the Wolf Rats instead, because now they're gonna get surrounded and stuff. Although, yeah, I guess that could rout the Clan Rats too, but yeah. I felt like Cathay had this, but I think this is going back to the Skaven now. Even though Medley has like about 2,500 ahead, she's like losing in cap weight. So as you see, Skaven got ridiculous cap weight, and you need to make sure that you can like deal with that. So I think instead of having the sky junk, the lantern, whatever, the big one. I think she could have just brought like one sky junk, right? Sky junk, sky lantern, and like more infantry instead. It is sky lantern, right? Yeah, sky lantern is this. Sky junk is the big one. So instead of the sky junk that is like not providing any cap weight, having just more infantry would have been better to, you know, outcap the skaven. Did she use all of the bombs? Yep, she used all of the bombs. Yeah, might as well just unsummon this so you can bring more things in, because you definitely need more cap weight. Even though the harmony is like nice, you know, it gives leadership, which is allowing these guys to fight longer and more stats, you need more weight up here. Like this, you're getting some value, but you need to like go in right now. You can see the Skaven player is just like trying to block them up because he knows that if he can like, you know, do this for long enough, the Cathay player will need a triple cap, which is going to be very hard with all these rats. Oh, are these also Warplock Jezzails? Yeah, they are. What are they shooting at? I mean, the Celestial Dragon Guard. That's a pretty good target to shoot. So yeah, I think one of the Peasant Horsemen could go up there because there isn't too many around here to protect the Warplock Jezzails. And then like after killing that, you can come back here and stuff. Man, the rats with their like higher leadership is just so annoying to deal with. They're just so annoying to deal with because they have such a high leadership. Like, look at this. Rat Ogres with 80 leadership. What is this? Rat Ogres with 80 leadership. That's insane. Yeah, I'm wondering if Medley has any more Dragon's Breath. And I honestly don't know why Medley brought the Plague of Rust. I think just Dragon's Breath and maybe even the Wall of Fire might be better because you need more clearing potential. But I don't know. So yeah, this is pretty safe. Celestial Dragon Guard, the Dune Guard, or Dragons, whatever are there. The Halberds are fighting Rat Ogres, which is actually pretty good. The Jezzails, you could charge the Peasant there and then like maybe attack the Plague Claw as well, but I think she's mostly busy doing this, but yeah. The Sky Junk is just sitting there. I would really unsummon it, or like maybe even bring that Sky Lantern over here and like unsummon the Sky Junk and like summon more things. Because as you can see, she's just getting like bogged down. That's the problem with Cathay. They can't like cap weight very well. I think this is over. There are just so many rats. There are just so many rats, and Cathay doesn't have the killing power to kill all these rats. We're rats. We're rats. We're the rats. Look at all these rats. Jeez. And yeah, I mean, Zhao Ming, he has 2,500 value, but I think he costs around that much too, so he actually has like a giant expensive caster lord should basically get more than his cost. But right now, even though he's like, you know, terror routing and like doing things, like instead of getting Zhao Ming to do this, she could have got these peasant horsemen to go and do that instead. But you know, she's kind of busy like doing all this, I'm sure. And I don't know how much wins she has. Again, using more Dragon's Breath would be a good idea, but I think she just doesn't have any wins right now. Yeah, she's kind of desperation, just sending everything in. Evolution. Yeah. If you get like, you know, a small map, a big map, and like a wonky map or something, there could be a best of 3 where the builds might change. Because, for example, Cathay, depending on the map, might bring Little Grom. Sometimes they won't. Sometimes the Skaven will bring artillery and a bunch more range depending on the map. So builds can change, but I think it's still a bit too weird. Okay, so Cathay is now starting to get more cap weight in here because, you know, a lot of things are routing, terror routes are going on, but I think it's too late. I think this is the same problem I had in the last game where the Skaven cap weight is giving them such a big advantage right now. Yeah, this is the same as my last game where we basically, even though my value seemed lower, I was actually, you know, winning in most of the engagements. It's just that, you know, the ranged shot Kairos a lot, and I just healed most of it, so it's like fine. But because of all this like cap weight, Cathay's gonna lose because right now she needs a triple cap and she can't do that, so the rats are gonna win right now. Yeah, she got it now, but there's only like 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all that, and then she loses. So yeah, the Skaven cap weight just prevails again. It's the exact same way I lost too, just the Skaven insane cap weight. Jeez. So yeah, against Skaven, you definitely need a burning head type of spell and like a lot of terror to like make them scared and stuff. So yeah. Hey Medley, yeah, I know the rat cap weight is kind of insane, right? That's exactly how I lost too. The rats have such an insane amount of cap weight, you need to kill them super quickly. God. Yeah, anyway, congrats on Ghoul for winning. You really brought the Vermintide over here. Like look at this. Even though your Death Runners didn't do very good and they were pretty expensive and they were kind of a loss for you, just the infinite amount of rats. Just look at all these rats. You need a burning head and all that. Like, oh my god, that's so many rats. The Vermintide has swallowed the Cathay whole, and the Ghoul wins. Jeez. The Skaven. Good old Skaven. I thought it was over. Yeah. Oh no, I mean, there was like, the body blocking, but honestly, if the clan rats didn't have such a ridiculous cap weight, you wouldn't have lost it in the first place. So I think it is the cap weight. And also, Medley, your sky junk, once it ran out of ammo, I think you should have unsummoned it to just get more money. Unless you didn't have anything else to summon. I mean, yeah, if you unsummoned the sky junk, maybe you could have just summoned the Great Longma again and just like rear charged them. And against Skaven or many like shooty factions, I wouldn't bring the Dune Dragons because they're too vulnerable to get shot. And it's not like Skaven have anything super elite anyways. So I think I would have brought... I mean, Jade Warriors aren't very good either. I think I would have got rid of this. Maybe brought like another Peasant Long Spearman and like another Jade Lancer. Just so you have more cap weight. So against Skaven, cap weight is the biggest problem, honestly. Yeah, I mean, Clan Rat cap weight is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, honestly. Like, the thing with Laborers is that they have low leadership and you can only bring like 10 types, I think, because Goblin and Orc. But Skaven can bring spear, shields, sword, shields, normal spears, and normal swords. That's insane amount of cap weight. So I think they do kind of need to fix that. Anyway, yeah, the tournament is over. Ghouls has won with his Vermintide. We're rats. We're rats. We're the rats. So, yeah, grats to Ghouls. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.